Ah, fuck it.
Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Gaffney, Drunkle, and Fanute. To make this should be a crime. Hey dude, should we have some news? Papa Squat by Jacqueline. Come join the Ghost Fleet overlords and watch the AAA Meeting.
Woo! All right. I cut it
Clap.
off. I cut it off earlier. I started it too early. It's all gone fucking wrong. Welcome to the AAA meeting. And it's Monday, my dudes, which means today is your favorite drunken uncle.
Fucking Christ.
I'm all flustered, man. I've coaxed
I
myself
understand.
into a snafu.
Yeah. right.
And I'm joined, as usual, by my two cohorts in Cundom. He puts the men in Second Amendment. It's Sinatra Says.
Hello.
Sorry, Sinatra Says.
Yeah.
And
You fucked up last time and it knocked your stream down. You really want to try it again?
fuck up a lot. I know I'm ruining Monday's Viper Sword, but you're
He
ruining
did a whole
my BMI.
I know I'm ruining Mondays, my dudes.
My dudes! And the wind beneath my hot wings is Ghastly. You just...
I didn't even say the thing,
You didn't even
Drunkle.
say
Like
the
I'm
thing
just trying to
anymore.
I'm trying to give you all. I'll do it again as far back as I can remember. I always wanted to be a cartoon character. And post. How's take 3 going for you, Drunkle?
That was take 2, sir.
Bullshit.
Shitsk.
That's right.
You can't tell me off for the way we say sixth and you say shiksk. Shiksk. Bullshiksk, he says. I don't know, man. Look, everything's up in the air on a Monday. We don't know what's going on. We're still in the middle of a pandemic, right? Have we got jobs? We don't know. Should I wear my fucking jeans on laundry day? I don't know. Everything's
Dungarees?
up in the air. Dungarees? Why not? I've never wore dungarees. Never appealed to me, G. Never.
I do not own a pair of jeans now, but when I was younger, I did.
You don't own
I
a pair
have-
of...
I
have
do
one-
not own a pair of dungarees, no sir.
Not dungarees. Dungarees are the jeans. They're like the overalls.
Well, neither, none. I own 0 denim.
I own like 2 pairs of jeans and the rest are slacks and sweatpants and basketball shorts.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I have pretty much the same.
I'm getting buffering again. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Enough video?
What's your... You may have to screen share your settings real quick, man. Something may have got snafu'd, coaxed into a snafu.
Yeah, okay, that's a good shot.
The best damn meeting online.
That was fucking annoying. Right, whacking open some settings here. Video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, go to stream. That's probably more what we want to see first. Or not stream, output. I'm sorry. Okay, your bitrate's a little low, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Change your mode to simple.
Mode. Mode?
Yep, see output mode at the top where it says advanced. Can it switch
Oh.
to simple?
I can shut off the stream real quick and do it.
Oh, don't fucking worry about it.
No, actually, it should be
other
fine
than-
because I just the stream was still going on YouTube. It's just OBS will just. We'll try it again.
Okay.
Wonderful back.
I'll just keep humming a little tune, man. It's all in the good.
Fucking Wade Willison saying, "Oh wait, not enough video. Even YouTube's ragging on Drunkle's lack of videos." Fuck you, Wade.
Wow.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
I think it worked. I think you're on. I can't tell now.
I don't
Maybe
see. It's
not.
Monday, man. Time is a social construct. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The only way I can really tell, because everything is a bit static, is by, can I offer anyone a drink?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
I'd,
can. You're
I
fucking
could use
everything
a
up.
use a beer on all this for
You
sure.
got a beer? I'll give you a beer, G. Here you go, buddy.
I
That's for you,
appreciate
mate.
that.
And I'm assuming a scotch on the rocks for you there, Sin.
That'll do.
Okay, I'm still getting some buffering issues over here.
I
That
see
could
the
just
beer
be-
on the watch page though, so
You
it's
see the beer?
better.
We
Yeah, I
see
see
the
the
beer.
beer.
Random Goon, there's only one beer. And Ghastly's got. Yeah, y'all are gonna have
And
to
I'm
share.
not sharing.
Communist ale. Okay, fucking hell.
There you go.
What the
There
fuck
it
was
is.
going on then?
I think that
Tell you-
what came from NBC's tech difficulties screen originally, if I'm not mistaken.
Of which we're getting a lot of. I'm culturally appropriating NBC's. Well,
You know what
culture.
though, Drunkle? It's tech difficulties are a good indicator of a good show, though, man. In my experience,
Do you think?
when
Well,
I
I mean,
have
that
tech
is-
difficulties at the beginning, I often have a really good show after that.
Ah, shit, I'm getting the message again. Not enough video. They are really ragging on me.
Ooh.
Alright, trying again. Bear with us, people. This is just the banter bit of the show anyway. Like, who gives a shit about it?
Hey, may want to try it.
And we're back again. Maybe. For how long? Please check the video
For how
resolution.
long?
Current resolution is not optimal. 1080. I'm getting some really fucking weird messages, man.
What does it want?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not
know.
sure. I don't think I've
What
ever
do you
seen that.
want from me, YouTube? No, I've not. That is brand new.
New sentences.
Brand new sentences. Right, okay, we are back up. Please check the video resolution.
I feel like
We can.
Ryan Gosling. What do you want?
What do you want from me?
Use your words.
It's not that simple. What do you want? Just
Oh,
tell me.
you
looks
want?
good on the live. I
Does it look good?
refreshed the watch page. Looks good.
Hammond Beans. Hey, good name, Hammond Beans. Saying back.
Ham and bean.
Jessica saying, Drunky, tell the prison in England and who's using your one band of internet that you needed now. And Television saying, to be honest, this is one of your better shows so far. You asshole. Are we still looking good? Because I'm just getting nothing but buffering on my watch page.
I'm not listening to it, but it looks like it's still live.
It's still live. That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yep.
Carrier says, what the fuck,
I
Drunkle? I don't know, man.
turned the volume up. It's only a few seconds behind, so it looks okay for now.
I'll tell you that. I did fuck around. I'm on ultra low latency on the stream page. That
I
could
don't
be,
like ultra low. I only like regular low. Ultra low gets weird.
Well, I was on regular low, but it was still about fucking 30 seconds behind. Like when the chat were trying to play the game, wasn't working.
Yeah,
'cause
maybe
they were coming
worth
too
it
late,
though.
you know?
Maybe worth it though. Because think of how much quicker it needs to translate that image, and particularly with that scalability issue. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I
You could
put
be right.
mine on ultra low, and I have never had this issue.
Really? I just use
Well,
regular low, but
I'd
if it works
hazard a
for
guess
me,
that your computer is a damn sight better than mine. And speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I've got some plans on the horizon. Me and Sinatra spent a good long time shouting at
4
Gemini to
hours.
shut up.
You've been here for an hour.
For hour, telling Gemini to shut the fuck up because we're having a serious discussion about me getting a new PC so I can get to the old gaming on Twitch. What's that Twitch channel, you ask?
I put in-
No problem, buddy. It's twitch.tv/drunkleplays. Go on over there. I did my first proper game stream last night. It was about 3 hours long. I did not know I could chat utter crap non-stop for 3 hours.
You didn't know that about
3
yourself?
hours. I did not.
I would have guessed you could do that.
Oh yeah.
I just never put it in practice, you know, but fuck. It worked, and it was good fun. We had 20 viewers. Don't mean to brag.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we spent like 4 hours, and I built you one. It came out to like 1,100 pounds. So
That's not too bad.
It was £1,028, which is why the donation goal is $1,251.98. If you want to send me some of your hard-earned cash to help me get a gaming PC, it would be very much appreciated. And speaking of which, Mogmoogle donated $1 to say, I don't know if you know this, but there's a bit of buffering going on with the stream. I did know that. Thank you, Mog. Good rapping yesterday, by the way. I enjoyed that. And Random Goon donated $1 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say, with these delays, I'm never going to get my 2 sips of wife beater to teach my washing machine a lesson. Fucking. Thank you, Random Goon. Game of Aline throws $4.99 super chat to say, I guess it's time to finish that server host. All 3 at one time. Jeebus, Drunkle. The water wheel powering your internet needs some grease at times. No, not the internet, buddy. This is my potato of a computer this time. Possibly a bit. I'm going to blame the computer. It's what we do. It's what we do. Right, Sinatra, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm a little bit flustered.
A little bit?
Little bit, yeah. So, things can go wrong. They will go wrong.
Drunko, you
Hold
Welsh
up.
stupid piece
Hold up.
of shit.
Hold up.
PC
Damn,
fund.
on the interruption.
Thank you very much, Chap66, for the 20 for the PC fund. Much appreciated. bud.
Hey.
Sinatra, go.
Nice.
Scooby Snacks.
You Welsh piece of shit face cunt cocksucker.
Dude.
I'm doing all right.
I don't think he's even getting fucking slaps
No,
for that. I think he's just pulling them.
Yeah,
I
that was
agree.
just me talking shit.
I agree.
That's
it's
great.
awfully suspect, isn't it? But what can you do?
Right.
Jordan Edwardson throws a $1.99 Streamlab super chat to say for the PC fund. Much appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. And Bryce says, I offer space engineers if you get a new PC. Oh, dude, there's only so many hours in the day.
I would like to point out that I made this PC with a little bit of ulterior motives.
Ulterior motives. Hey,
Yes,
Gasly.
ulterior motives. I made this PC just strong enough to run a VR headset on.
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if I get this new rig, VR is an option.
All right, good.
You know? Just saying. So that'd be once I get this PC fund sorted, it'd be the fucking Oculus fund next. And then we're going
There you
all out. What goes after that? I don't know. A fancy new desk?
They're going down
chair.
in price. Yeah, the chair.
What, the chair?
Well,
The-
whatever.
the-
They make those little gaming chairs look like race car chairs. I prefer like a big office chair myself, but
So do I. I got this nice leather job here. It looks like somewhat like a CEO would sit in it. I much prefer that. So-
yeah,
I mean,
exactly, dude.
The Oculus
gaming
is going
chair?
down in price, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I got
tried-
a chair
chair?
that's made by that company Serta that makes mattresses. Oh, it's nice.
Nice. Nice. I mean, a chair for gaming, it seems a bit like you guys will spend your money on anything to me, you know?
A bit. I've never
It's
even
like-
sat in one, so maybe they're really comfortable. I don't fucking know. They don't look
mean,
like it, but a lot of people get
chairs
them.
are. Most chairs are. That's
Fair
the
enough.
point of them,
Sitting
isn't
is
it?
good. Sitting is pretty good.
I do enjoy sitting. I spend a lot of my time sitting, actually. And as a floating head, you can imagine that is quite the feat.
Fucking
Random
A.
Goon says Game of Thrones office chair. Oh, I would love the Iron Throne as a fucking desk chair. That would be amazing. Oh, could you imagine? I'd be constantly stabbing myself on it, though. I'd be covered in scratches and shit. Old Man Enfield says a race car chair to go with your race car bed, Drunkle. Yes! Now you're
Honestly,
talking.
though, the office or the gaming chairs are not that comfortable.
No,
Don't look it.
they don't
No.
look like it, but I feel like a lot of people get them. There gotta be something to it.
I don't like, unless you're going to have, like, speakers up in the headrest. What's the point?
For me, that doesn't even work. I use a microphone too much. All it would do was go into the mic.
That's true.
I'd still
That's very
need
true, yeah.
cans. You know,
That's because it's a gaming chair, not a streaming chair. Those are very different. Way more
a
expensive.
Streaming chair. Now you're talking.
Way more expensive. So, fucking, if you want to be like Chap666, Jordan Edwardson, Gamer Levine, Random Goon, and Mog Moogle. Oh shit, and Vladimir Dragonov, who 19 minutes ago donated a $5 super chat to say, would you rather look like... Oh shit, he did this yesterday, didn't he? Saturday. Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like Jar Jar Binks? You're not allowed to kill yourself. For me, I don't think I got to answer. I'm going to go for the look like Jar Jar Binks because you could, like,
Really?
tie those ears back. And, I mean, like, plastic surgery has come a long way.
Sure. Huh. Now, see, I said I would rather talk like him because I could just shut the hell up.
Just not talk, yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, think of, like, the Instagram followers you're going to get if you actually look like Jar Jar Binks. You just go around the world visiting the sets of Star Wars.
Hey, man, if you think clout is worth looking like Jar Jar Binks, you're going right on ahead.
Well,
man.
no, I'm not.
But
I'm not looking like Jar Jar Binks for the clout. I'm going to get the clout off of the back of the, you know,
I
the
see,
sheer
I
fuckery
see.
that it... I mean, every cloud,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Well, not every cloud, but most clouds. And this one is a cloud shaped like Jar Jar Binks, which is going to get some internet clout. I'm just saying, if you want to be like these wonderful people, you can donate your hard-earned cash and or stimulus checks through streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle or... White supremacy, or Sinatra says, I'm sure if we get a nice amount, then we'll subject you to some equine peen. Or, of course, you've
Was
got the old
that
super chat
Gamer
option
Levine
Vladimir
like
Dragonov.
Adam Levine?
Yep,
Yeah, you caught that
Rings
too.
a bell.
I did. Yeah.
Levine. Did I say Levine?
You said
Yeah.
Levine.
Oh,
That's correct.
motherfucker. Like that.
Yeah.
Adam Levine is not on my radar. That was not on purpose, guys. That wasn't
No,
even
dude,
Freudian.
that's just, Sigmund Freud has been disproven,
Where are we,
so
John
you're
boy?
good.
All that to get us out, say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Because you need it more than me. I can skip food for a day. You need a new computer.
Oh, thank you so much for the 5 Vipers. Lovely to see your name pop up in my Streamlabs notifications, though. Don't you still owe the country money? I'd say pay that off first before you pay the money you owe me, my bottom bitch. Thank you very much, mate. That's really appreciated. And Vladimir Dragonoff throws a $2 super chat to say, if you talk like Jar Jar, you're still human. Yeah, and you can just shut the fuck up, but you're not going to make money off of that, are you? People are just going to be like, oh, stop with the gimmick, talk normally. Or just be mute, take the Ghastly route. Although I don't want to steal his gimmick
now
again.
wait a damn second. That actually gives me a better idea. Like, there's a fair amount of people out there who do a shitty Jar Binks impression. Who's to say that with your real Jar Jar voice, you couldn't do like a regular guy impression and fake it pretty good?
I mean, it is just an accent, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like he's not speaking English. It's just fucking shitty cacophonous English.
Yeah. It's got a good point. The
it's-
tongue would be good for the orals. I mean, the ladies love Jar Jar. He's
It's
not
like-
wrong.
It's like old slave English.
Well, a pigeon English.
Misa not sure, massa.
Shit, do you think that was like what fucking Lucas was thinking?
I mean, to
Did
be
he-
honest, it is fairly derivative of how that was depicted in media in like the 30s. So maybe, but I don't
Yeah.
know that for sure.
It's like a throwback to Ebonics.
No, that's the 90s. Well, I'm talking about 30s. Like,
Yeah, we're talking about
prior
old,
to the
like,
civil rights movement, how they did that shit on TV back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think we can all agree though. Fuck Jar Jar Binks.
Fair.
That's what really comes out of this, isn't it? Fucking.
I don't disagree.
Yeah,
I
thank you
wish
for-
that he had been the king and the guy that was the king was the guy that was hanging around with them. You know what
The
I
big
mean? If I have to
motherfucker.
listen to the
Yeah.
the big guy that was doing the hornswoggle. If
They
it had
weren't
to be
even the
one of
same
them, I'd rather
species.
listen to that guy. Or the Asian one. There was the Asian one with the mustache that he talks to for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather listen to that guy.
What the fuck was going on with the Gungans? Because a lot of them were just straight up different species. It's not like you are, like, like humans, like, some of a slightly darker pigmentation. They were just straight
but-
up different.
Yeah, but it's it's hard to say because like look at a place like Mos Eisley, there's travelers that are all kinds of things down there. Who's to say that like, this ocean makes us look like this ocean makes us look like that?
But they were all still Gungans there. It's not like Mos Eisley is a place. Gungan is a race.
Fair. That's okay. So let's take the difference between like somebody who's a Viking and somebody who's from Southeast Asia. They're both still human, but how they're
Where are we, John
kind
boy?
of
If I had to
averagely
get us
formed
out, say
is different.
communist
There's some
China. Are we gonna
differential.
die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
They corrected it for you, Carol Baskins. The fact Drunkle can naturally talk to himself was perfect for a Twitch stream.
Thank you, Gamer Levine, for changing your name and for donating the $5 and throwing it there for old Carol Baskins. Carol Baskins. Yeah, the fact that I could naturally talk to myself was perfect for a Twitch stream. I just didn't think it would go on for so long. One of my big worries was just like, I'm just going to be silent for a long time, and I don't think that ever happened. I can't tell you what I spoke about, though. Besides, picking flowers is manly as long as you eat the petals. I remember that bit.
I listened to it for 10-15 minutes. It just seemed like a Scotland simulator to me, dude.
That's as
Yeah.
I remember you saying. Yeah. I mean, you listened to it for 10-15 minutes. That is 10-15 minutes more than I listened to it. I just switched off mentally. I was just on autopilot, man. It was fucking weird.
You're about to be the world's greatest speedrunner, dude.
Maybe
I see
speed
it.
talker, more like. I don't know.
There
I
you
couldn't
go.
even tell you what game I was playing, mate. In my mind, I
You
went
were
to bed.
fast, kid, real fast. But as long as I'm around, you're always going to be second best, see?
And Vladimir Trakanov throws a $5 super chat to say, imagine if that when no one cares... Oh, sorry, no one cares? I see the word no one, and I just automatically go cares. Imagine if that, when the no ones around the Gungans actually talk with a posh accent, and they put on the voice to troll everyone else. Shit, so they don't really talk like that. Outsiders come in, they're like, oh, Misa fucking...
Yeah.
suck a dick
They
and then
play
they
dumb
go.
so that nobody asks them to like help them move or like figure out how this weapon works or
They
you
can
know what
actually
I
be
mean?
the smartest species in the galaxy, you know? As soon as everyone
Damn,
leaves,
you know
they're
that's
like,
not a
put
terrible
Tchaikovsky
strategy.
back
Like,
on
imagine
again,
you're
Jar Jar.
mermaids in Atlantis or something, and you don't want anybody bothering you. So when people come around, you're just as annoying as fucking possible, so that they never come back. You know what I mean?
It's
I
fucking
can
That's
see
brilliant.
not a bad strategy, really.
That's how you survive as a civilization, isn't it? Act dumb.
I don't
think-
know, man.
And we're all doing that quite well right now, I think. Jar Jar Binks
Yeah.
just threw $1 to Streamlabs. Oh, fucking hell. To say, Misa say, fuck you too, drunken uncle. Misa China, Mumsnet, and Second Amendment suspended. Damn, triple no!
No!
Oh, shit, I ain't got Soundpad open. I've lost it. The only way I could bring up Soundpad was by right-clicking on Steam, and that was on, like, you know, my recent things. But I bought a couple of games last night to go with a new Twitch channel, and now it's come off of the recent list, and I can't get it again now. It's gone. It's just gone.
It's just go to your library on Steam.
It's not there.
What?
It's
Well,
not there.
re-download it. You paid for it, so you should
That's
just
what
be able
it
to
says.
download it again.
It says purchase it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not repurchasing it. They fucking don't Soundpad me, Soundpad. Vladimir Dragonov throws a $2 super chat to say Gungans are the gypsies of Star Wars. Now that I concur with, sir. Yeah, total fucking pikeys, the lot of them. Felt that under.
Yeah, you might be right.
Well, yeah, I think if anything, my computer fucking up today is it's a harbinger. It's an omen.
Oh, Harbinger.
I do like that word, man.
That's
I don't
a good
say
one,
it
man.
Nearly enough. I learned it from the game Fable. There was a sword called the
Oh,
Harbinger.
shit, yeah, I remember that game.
I think you got it from Knothole Glade. And I misread it, and I'd never seen the word before, so I spent ages of calling it the Harbringer. I'm going to bring the Har.
You're not bringing no Hars.
It's a harbinger. It's an omen, guys. This is how much I need the new PC. Thank you to all those who have donated to it. So far, the night is young, G. Should we have some news?
I mean, we certainly could. You totally skipped me over, man.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on.
I wanted to talk to you.
All right. Should we have some news? Right, how are you, G?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Drunkle, because I wanted to talk to you guys about them adding a bunch of old 80s action and comedy movies to Hulu recently. So last night before I went to bed, I watched They Live, which was fucking awesome.
I love that movie.
Dude, gotta love They Live, man. And just, I had forgotten how ice cold Roddy Piper is in the beginning. Like, as soon as he sees their little dumb zombie flesh, he immediately starts calling fat bitches out at the grocery store and shit. It's pretty great.
I need to get Hulu. I thought I had all
Hulu's
the...
not bad.
Hulu!
Hulu's got a lot of shit on it. At first, it was small, I guess, or whatever, but there's a lot on there now, for sure.
I've got, I thought I had all, I got Disney Plus, a friend of mine shares that with me, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Now TV as well, which is, you know, I get all the movies and shit. Oh, hold up.
Stop! Don't touch me
there.
This
This is my no-no square.
Thanks for the microchip, Drunkle. Now get yourself a new PC. By the way, this song and dance really worked. After I did it for the gang, they were kind enough to only use my mouth instead.
Oh, man, Larry, what? Larry, why?
Larry!
Thank you so much for the 15. Fun thing about the microchip thing, me and my friend, my old housemate, we were watching a quiz show. Right, here's the thing. There's a brand called Microchips in America. It's fries that you can cook in the microwave, right?
That's not America. That's got to be in the UK.
That is definitely a UK, right? So, Microchips is a little box. You put them in the microwave. They even got a little theme tune. Quickity quick, Microchips, right? 3 minutes in the microwave,
okay.
bang, you got some fries. Now, the question on this quiz show was, what are microchips made out of? And me and my mate are sat there going, it's fucking potato.
Potato.
Isn't it? The answer was silicone, obviously.
Silicon, yeah.
Oh, I
That's
shouldn't have
fucking
told
great.
that story.
I
Right,
wonder
G,
if
sorry.
that would be one of those where, like, when they come back from the commercial break, Alex is like, we've got a score adjustment to make. We've ruled that your answer of potato is, in fact, acceptable. We're going to give you $200, Sean.
Now, I don't
You know
like
what
the
I mean?
use of the word technically, but I think it calls for it this
There
time
you
around,
go.
buddy. Technically
go.
correct there.
Man, when I got finished with workout shower gimmick this morning, and I was coming out to the living room. What's her name and the dog were on the couch watching The Thing, another awesome movie recently added to Hulu. And the girl was covering Lucy's eyes up because it's that part where the fucking dogs mutate or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, this is too violent for you, because she loves anything on TV that has a dog in it. Of course, she can recognize.
Was she doing that for your benefit, or did you walk in the room and she was covering?
I walked in and she was doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Even better. That's brilliant. That reminds me of She-Hulk. Dankula's missus took her dog to see Santa.
Oh yeah.
Didn't do it for internet clout or anything, just did it because she loves her fucking dog.
I took the dog and the kids to see Santa.
Yeah, but it was really for the dog, though, wasn't it? Vladimir Dragunov throws a $5 super chat to say, going back to the posh accent thing, I'm talking like the real douchey. Posh. Went to India on my gap year. Terrific experience.
It's like how the king of the Mr. Handies would sound. Oh, yeah, squad.
I understood those words, but not the order in which you put them.
Oh, all right, then.
Mr. Handies? That sounds like what I do before I go to bed.
That's good enough.
We'll go with that, shall we? Neo Tokyo in the chat says, technically, fuck you, Neo Tokyo. You are wrong, since potatoes have silicon and carbon, maybe some trace metals.
Dang, he's right.
Oh, man, we're going on the molecular level just to prove me wrong right now. Holy shit. Should we have some news?
Did you say Neo Tokyo there, by the way? What did you say?
I've been calling her Neo Tokyo for a very long time now.
All right. So,
just like
let's have some news.
Caraman Mill.
Yeah, I still don't know the proper of that.
Or Adidas. Trucker Carlson, Blake Blacker, and Pestilence Plague. Let's have some news.
All right, sir.
Woman in hysterics. Hysterics! As gesture for boyfriend's birthday spectacularly backfires.
Okay, what'd she get him?
Well, the woman attempted to get her boyfriend a cute gift with her face on for his birthday. Here's her face. No. Now, here's the thing. This is another... You guys know, I don't like narcissism in people, most of all in females, because they get away with it a lot more, and, it's generally warranted. But buying someone, your significant other, something with your face on it for their birthday, that's beyond
maybe
the pale.
a framed photo of you two together, is acceptable for whatever.
Yeah.
But, just here's a picture of me to wear on a T-shirt or something. Nah.
Right, it's even worse than that. It's on a pillow. But it did spectacularly. Here's the pillow in question.
Oh, no. Is it a body pillow of her? No. Oh, no. It's terrifying.
It's worse.
Oh. And you know what's even worse? She's not even cute.
Not really. No, she's got a bit of a squished face.
Okay, but she looks too smarmy, man. And that pillow is larger than... that's bigger than her real head. You can't do that.
You'd still take her over the pillow, though, Sin, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's just for safety.
Well, I don't know, dude. Like, the pillow doesn't ask me 1,000 questions and make sounds like, like that girl probably does.
The pillow doesn't cover up your dog's eyes in a film.
Well, Drunkle, was very frightening, and she's just a baby.
This is true. Daryl O'Dell says, looks like a Drunkle floating head. Fuck me. Drunken uncle pillows.
Oh, shit. Yeah, dude.
Shit. This time next year, gents, I'll be a millionaire. Technically. Let's move on. She does look a bit smarmy, though, doesn't she? Very smug smile going on there.
I don't like the smugness, really, in anybody.
Get me a pillow with that face on it so you can punch it instead of her, Can really take out your rage on it. Moving on. Oh, we got the loads. Oh, I got the Mondays.
Nah, hell nah, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that. By the way, Louis Petzendorfer for $1 on streamlabs.com/Gulf City says Google AFDA. It's free and has every movie you can think of. Huh. I'll throw that in the chat and take a look at it later. AFDAH.
I don't know if I can even get Hulu over here. And I mean, I completed Netflix the other day, so I am looking.
Sure, you got the achievement, got the Xbox points. I got you.
I'm looking out for some other shit to watch. I went and bought a fucking movies pass for Now TV, so now I got all the movies available on Sky, and I've watched a lot of those already.
You know what I've found some extras on? Because I have a Roku in the bedroom as well, and Roku's got like it's just a big list of all the little free crappy video streaming ones that are out there, and of course there's tons of them that want to be competitors with Netflix, Hulu, blah blah. But like there's some gold in there too, man. Adult Swim has one that has virtually their whole catalog for free on there. I watched multiple seasons of Space Ghost Coast to Coast while I was going to sleep.
What was that?
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Space Ghost Coast. Space Ghost. Space Coast. I can't
Space Coast. God damn it, you got me fucking up. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. What was the streaming service?
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Adult Swim.
Oh, hold up.
On the
50.
I know how much a good computer is for gaming and multitasking.
Multitasking.
Here's some help for a PC you want to use to make a new video.
Thank you so much for the 50, Adidas. And finally, we saw the $50 donation. Finally! Holy shit, on Saturday, someone was boasting that they've made 3 $50 donations and avoided the notification. I think it was Adidas or Valine donated $50 before that on someone else's stream. Didn't see the notification. Finally! We got Kikle's dance. That's for you, Michael Weiner. Thank you so much for the 50, Adidas. And you are the one true Adidas until the other one comes back. All right, sorry. Please go on.
Yeah, but just on a Roku, it has, essentially an apps gallery to connect you to whatever accounts you have. Adult Swim is one of the free ones, and it's free. And there's fucking everything, like everything they've ever done. The entire catalog of Aqua Team, Venture Brothers, fucking, and, shit that they syndicated even is on there. Even the crappy shows like 12 Ounce Mouse. But, dude, there's Mad Super Jails on there, Mad Space Ghost, all kinds of good stuff.
I really need to give Space Ghost a go, don't I?
I think that's kind of up your alley, man. I think you might be into it. And I'll tell you what, you know how for a while there, the kind of trend in particularly animated comedy, but like sitcom comedy too, was the awkward pause. So it'd be like set up punchline and then a pause for something awkward to happen. That was like kind of the trendy way to write jokes for a little bit. Yeah. Space Ghost was kind of that before its time a little bit. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting watch for sure.
I know of it, but only from you guys chatting about it.
I like it. I was a big fan when I was in high school at some point. So like when I first discovered narcotics as well, Space Ghost was there for me at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That has nothing to do with how much you like it though, surely. Oh, fucking hell. That's the new $1 donation notification. That's Mr. Scott for $1 says, for the mullet options, put the mullet on that pineapple avatar. Yeah, mullet tasking. I really did enjoy that part, Adidas. Thank you for the $1, Mr. Scott. Big Dro says, I can't help but notice that Kikle has a larger nose than the other Drunken Uncle characters. Yeah, weird that.
Yeah, it's almost like it was designed there.
Weird that. That is how God made him. And that is how he will stay. Man buys cake to congratulate girlfriend for farting. Yeah, that's right. We're still doing news. It was they've been together 3 years. She finally farted in front of him, and he thought he would celebrate and draw a lot of attention to it by buying her cake.
To be honest, that's not bad. It should have 3 years. That's pretty good. That's pretty good at hiding it.
She must have a fucking stomach ache.
That effort is appreciated.
And the cake is appreciated too. Moving on. Dad slammed by his mum for naming his twin daughters after TV show villains.
Oh,
We're
shit.
never going to get it. We're never going to get it.
We'll never guess it? All right, tell me.
This is a weird fucking photo, though, Getty Images. You need Jesus, man.
No,
that
I did not
is going to get paper cuts. And who names their kid ? Anyway? Elon Musk.
Post-it punch.
Post-it punch.
Could you give your child a rotating set of names and you spin a wheel every morning to figure out what their name legally is that day?
I like it. I think we should make that the new norm.
I like it too. Sinatra says he got blue screened and he'll be back. God damn. All right.
Oh man, it's all happening. It's all happening. You see, my computer knows its days are numbered because I'm looking at new computer parts on this computer, so it knows what's going on. It's like you sat next to your girlfriend, you sat there watching a movie, and she's on Tinder. You know, that's what's going on. So this computer's playing up now. Sinatra's computer, in an act of solidarity, is also playing up.
They're rising.
Protests.
They're fucking unionizing. We gotta break that shit up
unionizing.
immediately.
Fuck yeah! Bring in the fuck it, the police. I don't know. Right, he named them
The Bobby.
Azula from The Last Airbender and Eclipsa, which
Never heard of it. Wait, why aren't they from the same thing though? You know?
I don't know. I do not know. I don't. I mean, they're both shit names. Is the point I'm trying to get?
Yeah,
at
it's
here.
not great. Like it would still be cringy and lame, but like I would get it if they named them like Harley and Ivy. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it. You know, there's a thematic element there, but
Yeah.
this maketh no sense to me.
Ebony and Ivy, if you really want to mess people up.
Right.
Don't you mean Ivory? Don't tell me what I named my own kid, Karen.
Right.
Mog Moogle threw $1 to Streamlabs to say that's just hard to believe. That's in reference to the 3 years without farting in front of a boyfriend. I don't
Fair.
know, man. I've
I
girlfriends
mean, he
I've
did
had-
buy a cake.
He did buy a cake. You don't just buy a cake for no reason, even though I bought
I
cake for
don't.
no reason the other
I'm
week.
sure
and
you have.
It was delicious. Well, I mean, there was a reason. The reason was I wanted some fucking cake. But Azula and Eclipsa, right? What happened to just names like Jean? What happened to Jean?
There's plenty of jeans, but I
Jeans
agree
in your
with you that
jeans.
I agree with you that people get ridiculous with the names now, like naming people things that aren't. I guess naming whatever you want, but I'm still gonna make fun of you if you have a stupid name, and I have a very stupid name, so it's fine.
Azula, though. I mean, that's close to like Azure. Is it you just go
Maybe
blue?
it's
Just call it blue.
maybe it's
my boy, Blue.
Azula.
Azula. That's
Azula.
nice. Actually, fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender recently came out on Netflix. Maybe I should go and give that one a watch.
All I know is I've had to. If anybody knows a way to turn off the little fucking partial trailer autoplay thing on Netflix, I have heard the one for The Last Airbender 600 times. My grandfather used to tell me a story about this time that a guy came out of a mountain and said, "Fuck y'all." Whatever the hell it is, I'm just tired of hearing it. 'Cause it's like it's the feature on my homepage on Netflix right now.
I'm with you.
Or
Like,
was
I'm
it?
already on Netflix. You don't have to advertise to me.
You know what sucks, man? Because they're in rows, so when you go down one, you look at everything that's on that row. But by the time you're looking at it, you have to listen to the first 4 seconds of whatever that fucking preview is for that thing you've heard 50 times every time. I wish I could turn that off. I hate it. I want to be able to pick the option to watch the trailer. I don't need you to autoplay shit for me, Netflix. In fact, it makes me just go ahead and skip things that are at the end of the row so that I can go down one more before it starts playing the thing.
I want to teach Netflix a lesson by skipping this trailer. I know you're watching me, Netflix. I know you're watching me. Sinatra said his computer won't start anymore. And Tom of Golf City says, make Agnes great again. Fuck yes, Tom. Fuck yes. Viper's encouraging me to watch The Last Airbender. I will, man. I mean, there's a good few seasons, isn't there? You can really get into that. And Blunty Blondie says, I've never...
If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Azula and Eclipsa, Drunkles are the kids with Jacqueline. Zenith and Quasar would be pissed if they ever found out. Buy my silenced pineapple.
Look, John, you can't donate $5 to me and then say buy my silence. Like, I don't think you're understanding how blackmail works, buddy. But hell, keep trying. You're putting Zenith and Quasar through college. Though I would appreciate it, if you didn't tell my my family with Peach about Azula and Eclipsa. We're going to keep my second family on the down low for now. Make Agnes great again. Vomit AAA Sausage, hey buddy. Throws a $3 Streamlabs to say, today's show is sponsored by the lovely women of Mumsnet. No! That's it, G. Yeah, that's good. If you need to know how bad your man or relationship is, we can tell you. Remember, at Mumsnet, no!
Dun, dun, dun.
This is actually better than using SoundPad. We know better than you. That's Mumsnet. No!
Dun, dun, dun.
He did well for $3 there, Vomit Sausage. Good to see you around again, buddy. And Jesse Teller threw $1 to Streamlabs to say, never forget CCP, Social Credit, US Patriot Act, and horse. Poor horse. Don't forget the horse, people. That's to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle or Fright Supremacy or Sinatra_says.
You fucked both of them up. Mine is
Did I
slash
really?
Gulf City. Mine is slash Gulf City, and his
Motherfuck!
is slash Sinatra says _ live streams. We were close.
Oh, really? Yeah, just do it.
I'm pretty
do as
sure.
Ghastly says. Do as Ghastly says. Right, so moving on.
Yeah.
Alligator, rumored to have been Hitler's, dies in Moscow.
Oh, I saw this. When he like 90 some years old too.
It's gotta suck though, hasn't it? I just feel sorry for the alligator. Like, you're an apex predator, you know? The pinnacle of evolution, and all
Look at
you're
this
known
tiny
for is
little
being
thing he's
owned
in.
by Hitler. Like, that's gotta
Right?
sting.
Really, and you know the gator ain't affiliated, man. You know what I mean? He
Right,
just
he was just there.
right. He's had to be hidden away in Argentina this whole time.
I don't see no... Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's fantastic. Is John Bro throws $1 to Streamlabs to say, I'll show you blackmail right now. With $1. Yeah, cheers, John.
Cool, man.
Also,
yeah,
did I hear the
I'd like to
meatball-
see it too.
He goes on to say, also, yeah, right. You made enough fucking money on Saturday, mate. It's my turn.
No, that's true. I had a great weekend. Although I got to tell you, just a little quick aside on that. You know how I was planning to buy the guns with it, right?
Yeah.
Like the official recommendation I got from Creeper, which, by the way, if anybody out there cares to know, is 2 Gem 5 Glock 19s and 1 Mossberg Maverick 88, which I was planning to buy. Turns out those Glocks are sold the fuck out at all the gun stores around me.
Oh, no.
I didn't know it was that popular, man.
Shit, well.
I'm back.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Snoot?
I don't know. That was fucking very bizarre.
You sound like you went back in time or something. You okay?
My computer blue screened. It said, because I opened up OBS to look at my settings,
Mm-hmm.
it said OBS crashed. Then I was like, okay, I couldn't click on anything, so I restarted it. Then it restarted right back to where it was. Everything crashed. I couldn't click on anything. I couldn't move anything.
Oh, it like restored?
yeah.
That's
So I
weird.
powered it down from the
Uh-huh.
back. I like hit the power kill. It wouldn't turn back on, so I waited a minute. Now I'm here just fine.
Well, at least you're here, buddy. We're of the theory that the computers are unionizing.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Because
true,
mine's
yeah.
getting made redundant. Hopefully. I mean, we just got, $1,100 to go. Is John Bro goes
Getting
on
there.
to say, also, did I hear the meatball is late? Not you. No, the meatball just had technical issues. The computers are unionizing. You'll hear about it in the news in a couple of days.
By the way, my boy Zach Osborne says gas, you can order them from a website and have them shipped to your local FFL. And I'm considering doing that, but I got to tell you, particularly for what's her name, I want her to hold it in her hand before I put the money down to purchase it.
Make
I
sure
want her
she's
to be able-
comfortable with it.
Correct.
Guns in the
correct.
mail, hey? Sinatra. You up for that?
I've done it.
Guns
Yeah,
in...
you
No,
can
I mean
do
the
it.
band. Let's do the band.
Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah.
Guns in the mail. I
Guns
am
in the
actually...
mail.
Because
You
of
just
that-
tell him what Jack Burton always says. Yes, sir, the gun is in the mail.
Gun is in the mail. The gun bounced. I did spend, once I finished the Twitch stream last night, I was like, right, just on the off chance, I'm going to start making a Drunkle cannon for $1,000 donation. Just because you never know. You never know.
This guy watches the Fright Power Hour. Can I send
Fuck
a big
yeah, I
double
was
thank
there.
you to Jack T. Ripper right now for flapping his dick all over the place?
Damn, man. Yeah, he got a bit in my eye on Saturday, to be honest.
By the way,
Sorry, I
it's
got this
John
big
Bro
eye.
for $1 on the slab says you get your 20% eventually. I appreciate that, John
There
Boy.
you
Thank
go. That's blackmail right there.
There you
Right.
go.
No, I've not got anywhere to making. I've done like the background and everything for the 1K donation. It's going to be pretty hefty, but I was chuckling to
Sure.
myself as I was. I mean, I storyboarded it. I was chuckling to myself as I was doing it. It's going to be an issue on this system. Well, who
But you're
knows?
working
Who knows?
on a new one. You're working
And
on a
it's-
new one.
I'm working
Yeah,
on a
man.
new one that we will likely never see in our lifetimes. But do you know what? At least it's there. Moving on.
Well, I tell you what, Drunkle, let me give you a hand. Let me draw one art asset for you that you need for it.
You're going to give me a
Just
cell.
one, so it doesn't match. You need
Well,
a what?
no.
A sale?
A cell. No, I mean, I've got all the things, because, my style is just taking shit off of Google Images and putting it in.
Oh, I
it's
know.
really
That's why I'm saying
disjointed.
let me draw one. Let me replace one, and I'll draw one. Just so I can contribute to your animation.
Yeah, I'll
there.
tell you what. Yeah, I mean, there was some shit that it got overly complicated. I had to cut a lot of it from the storyboard because
All right, never mind.
I just can't do it. So, like, no, you could help me out there because it's just shit that's beyond my capability.
Well, let me know if I can give you a hand on how the editing stuff works on something that complex. Because I know what you mean. Like the Crow Cannon, that whole episode, I had to kind of storyboard that out, and there's lots of source drawings for it. Like, especially with how that whole episode is timed to music, basically as well. So there was a lot of planning going into that for sure.
Hold your fire!
All right, that's I understand.
This man isn't black. What?
Nary a Jew strayed out of my pond. Once they came in on that train, my pond gas enveloped them, and then, bam. Gator chomp.
Bam! Thank you for the $10, Hitler's pet gator. It's good to know wherever you are, you've still got the internet. Nary a Jew. Fucking fantastic. All right, Army denies soldiers' request to grow beard in observance of flying spaghetti monster religion. Now, we all know about the flying spaghetti monster religion.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Apparently, the Army does not observe the right to religious freedom when it comes to that.
I don't think they can do that. I mean, this is stupid as fuck, but I don't think they can do that. I think they have to let him.
That's the whole point of it, I think, is to show how ridiculous it is.
I mean, it's so stupid. This is one of those things that's like, man, you ain't helping nobody by doing this. You just want to be a dick. You know what? The Spaghetti Monster Observer.
JTR says, I've seen what one of my $100 bills does to your internet. I don't want to turn back the clock on your country 1,200 years. Yeah, I mean, that was funny as fuck, mate. A $100 donation, and it was just, right, internet's fucked now. Even my internet was like, damn, JTR.
Zach Osborne says Sikhs and Muslims in the military have to shave. Well, then fuck them then. Yeah, then okay.
Maybe different rules for the military.
As long as it's consistent, I say yes. If the other religions that have beards have to shave in the military, then these guys should have to shave too.
Even when it comes, I'm loving that sample HTML block, by the by. Even when it comes to taking the photo, I mean, as they go, that's pretty fucking
really
sexy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's not, and I tell you what, Drunkle, that's some classic Times New Roman right there, my friend.
Man, don't knock Times New Roman, right? They were an empire. Right?
Yeah, I guess, but I'm more of a Arial or Calibri guy, man. Sans serif, please.
You strike me as an Arial kind of guy, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You do. Put the person to the font. That's this week's game. Shit. Even when it comes to having your photos taken for driver's licenses, people who follow the flying spaghetti monster religion are allowed to wear a spaghetti strainer on their head.
They put the thing on their head. Yeah. I guess I don't care. Whatever. You want to look like an asshole? That's your business. But if that's true, if other religions are having to shave and that makes sense now that you say it, you have to have the regulation look. It's part of the uniform to look that way.
Yeah.
So
it's the military,
fuck these guys too.
Do you know what they call themselves, though? Followers of the flying spaghetti monster religion?
I do not.
Pastafarians.
Pastafarians.
And there's a bit of discord between the religion as well. There's some people say that the flying spaghetti monster's sauce is red, and some people say his sauce is white. So there's a bit of tension there. But then there's people who they realise that it is one colour, but they just don't know what one it is. They call themselves spagnostics.
I see.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
In the military, we sign a waiver to not observe any religious ideals that interfere with regulations.
No shit.
We have to have a faded haircut, shaved face, and black or coyote brown socks in uniform. It be like that.
It do be like that. According to John in the military, they have to sign a waiver that they will not observe any religious ideals that interfere with the regulations.
There you go. Bang.
No, there you go. No punchlines, John.
You signed it. Yeah. Done.
Nicely done. Thank you for that, John. I feel as though I've learned something today.
Now you learned something today.
Now I have. Right, let's move on.
More you know.
So basically what I'm hearing about Flying Spaghetti Monster is that it's interesting, but it's still a very pale comparison to the true greatness that is Alazimology. That's what I'm hearing you say, I think.
You are correct, sir. Yeah, that was, I mean, you had to take a deep dive into what I was saying, but that was essentially, that was the crux.
That was where I was going.
What I was saying. That's what it all boiled down to there. Crayola launches skin tone crayons, so all kids can colour themselves. This is the time we are living in, people.
This is just rebranding. They used to call that box Earth Tones. It's really not a big deal.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so,
It's just rebranding to
there's
get
some
that
capitalism
money.
then. Yeah, fuck. All right.
So I'm with it. They're going to sell a bunch of crayons, and Crayola makes a good product, so I'm fine with it.
I mean, they are like the Rolls Royce of crayons.
And it's the goods. It's
They've
truly
got
the goods.
Crayo in the name. You can't be called Crayola and make like.
Right. I mean, it was as
shoes.
close as they could get to being the name of the product they are. They really fucking ran away with it. Nice work, guys. They make good markers too, for that matter.
I'm sure there is a brand called Crayon out there which is livid that they aren't as big as Crayola right now.
Right, and they're shitty crayons. They keep having to cut down the fucking quality of the material so that they can still turn a profit because they get eaten alive by Crayola in every market, dude.
Fucking big crayon, man. They're coming to get you. Right, moving on. North Korean regime finally admits Kim Jong-un cannot magically bend time and space. Finally!
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
We know. I mean, I always suspected, G. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But
The real question is, okay, if he can bend time and space, fine. But can he bend at the waist? That's what I'd really like to know, because I've never seen him. I don't think there's a joint there.
Like, when you're the dictator of a country, you just get people to pick things up for you. You haven't got to bend down.
Fair. It's fair,
You know, like,
man.
Has he even got a pelvis anymore? We don't know.
I mean, he's barely got a neck. I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is no. By the way, Gamer Levine for $5 on streamlabs.com/goldcity says, Sig P938 still recommend for the girl if you aren't committed. That's my carry and it fits in my normal clothes. Someone else recommended me that weapon to me for her as well. So if the one that I'm looking for primarily continues to be sold out, I'm gonna that Sig series is part of the backup stuff I'm looking at. I have heard that those are also very much quality weapons. So, reliability is important. We did really well on the stream to raise money for it, so I don't mind spending good money on it. This is to make sure that what's her name stays protected, man. So, gotta do it up.
Yeah, use protection with your girlfriends, guys. Big Gay Al in the chat.
Man.
Good to see you, Big Gay Al. Been a long time. And Bryce.
And by that, I mean a Glock
Gasly's-
19.
Gasly's mortal enemy Bryce says time
All
travel
right,
is
John
banned in
boy, if I
China.
had
Hold
to
up.
guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I can do whatever I want.
Thank you, Kim Jong-un, for the 5 and the message saying I can do whatever I want. Oh, man, I swear this is the best fucking audience on the internet, man. You don't get this in any other streams, do you?
Fair. Jack T. Rapper with an orange sign says, Jim Jong Jim is a weeble wobble. Yeah, he looks it, man. I feel like if you push him over, he just pops right back up.
Fuck yeah. I mean, they tried, didn't he? He had a fucking heart bypass, and he still popped right back up.
Yeah, by the way, I haven't heard much out of the sister here recently. Kim Jong Kim, you know?
Oh, the hot one.
Well, the Asian one.
Well, the one that I am wholly standing for, if at all
Fucking
possible. I am ready to
Korean
eat that
waifu.
pussy for the safety of America if I have
you
to.
do it,
Kim
man.
Jong
You
Kim.
do it for the
is
rest
my
of the
new
world.
number 1. Right, but I feel like she is maybe crying in a bedroom or something. I'm probably not crying, probably just murdering peasants, I think is how she expresses emotion in all likelihood. So she's just decimating villages now that her big dumb fat brother is back in charge.
Yeah.
She was so close. So
She
close.
tried her best. She tried it. She was dressing up as a surgeon, trying to get in that operating theater. They wouldn't let her in. She's given it the "don't you know who I am" and everything. They still wouldn't let her in. I'm his fucking sister, and she's like, no, ma'am, you haven't washed your hands.
Honestly,
She's going,
how do you
that's the whole
mistake
point.
that face for anybody else? You know,
I want to go in. I want to put me dirty Corona hands in his chest cavity. They wouldn't let her do it. She's not the leader. She's not the dictator. And this guy comes out of his fucking triple heart bypass, can no longer bend space and time. It's fucking devastating to Korea. How will their economy ever recover? But I gotta thank our foreign staff for writing this insanely informative article. I guess they're not allowed to be named because they're talking about Kim Jong-un and his inability to bend space and time. Moving on.
Can we read? I just want to go back and read some of the adjectives there in the sub headline. That was pretty great. Idolizing mystical powers is unrealistic, regime newspaper says. In sign that Pyongyang is turning away from myth making about its leaders. Just some really nice choices they made there, Drunkle. Although
I think so.
This definitely wasn't written by anybody in North America because it would be idolizing with a Z, not an S and not a Z.
It was written by their foreign staff.
Right.
What a name. I thought Regime Newspaper was an actual publication, but I guess that would be capitalized if it were.
Fair enough.
When you've got a newspaper called Regime, you know you're living under a dictatorship, don't you? Like,
well, look at how happy that motherfucker is. Nobody that's the leader of a free country is that happy because there's real problems to deal with. This fat motherfucker's just doing whatever the hell he wants. Look at his face.
He loves it, mate.
Yeah, man.
I'd love to be that fat. And jolly.
I mean, he's jolly as fuck, dude.
I don't know if I call him jolly, but
he's and look at the smile on him. He's loving life.
Look at the guy to his right that's holding the walkie on the far left of the photo.
Yeah,
that guy was around when his dad was around and has seen some real shit and learned to put that plastic ass smile on his face at all fucking times, lest something horrific happen to him. You know what I mean?
Whereas you got the guy on the left there in the grey, and he's just like he's mildly amused by his face. He's getting too old for this shit, you know. He's just like, I wanted to retire, and Kim Jong-un's like, yeah, retire from life, motherfucker. Get back to work. Look happy. Look jovial. Dance! He did not dance. The Broken Baller throws a $1.99 super chat to say, would still smash the sister for sure. You're doing the Lord's work, the Broken Baller. You're saving the world.
Kim turned me into a K-pop stan.
Cunnilingus for Korea. That's my new charity.
Those are his K-pops.
Those are his K-pops.
Right, moving on. Thrash metal drummer awakens from coronavirus coma. Doesn't think Satan's that cool anymore. Something happened in that coma, man.
Oh my god.
Shit went down in there, you know.
There was an epiphany in there.
And look, this is written by Luke Darby. You can't deny that it's not Derby. Luke Darby.
I'll give you that one says Darby.
Yeah, definitely. See, you can't argue. He definitely says Darby. Should we have a look at some thrash metal people?
Yo, please, yes.
Thrash metal as fuck.
Yep. All right, so let's guess which one is the drummer who had a change of heart. I'm going to guess Vegas Jacket, second from the left. The
second
fat
from
one.
the left, fat guy, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
He's got drummer all over him, hasn't he? Or drumsticks.
Yeah, he does. Oh, he surely does.
Fucking hot wings. Right, moving on. Woman who spent months...
the Asian.
Did you go for the Asian?
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one who's not happy. He got out of Korea, doesn't have to smile anymore. Right.
I wonder if those are somebody else's Grammys back there.
I didn't even see the Grammys.
Those are his Grammys.
Those are just photos of Grammys. They're not even real Grammys. They're in frames.
Yeah.
2D Grammys. It's the best we could do. I mean, have you ever heard of Death Angel?
That's what I'm saying. I've never even heard of these guys.
Yeah.
And the one on the far left, if we scroll back up to the picture, the fucking young Dave Mustaine there on the far left.
Yeah.
There's no way that guy was in the original lineup. He's new.
Hell no. No, he's like someone's like nephew.
One of them died or quit or went to rehab and had kids, something.
Yeah.
You know?
He got grandfathered in somehow. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Woman who spent months lovingly nurturing plant makes hilarious discovery. What is that discovery?
Fake plant.
Fake plant? Good guess.
Yeah, it's a fake. That is a good guess.
Good guess. The answer is it was actually a weed.
Oh. Well, of course it grew really well.
But, yeah, right. Weeds are plants too, people. Stop discriminating against our plant friends. On to the next. Mayor lies in coffin and pretends to be dead. Coronavirus victim to avoid arrest after breaking curfew rules to go drinking.
That is a bold strategy, Cotton. Holy shit. Wow. You know, I can see how this guy got to be mayor. He can think on his feet, dude.
He's thinking on his back. Even though he's supposedly dead, still wearing the mask.
Fair enough.
Because he takes safety very seriously, unless it's
Even
time for a couple of beers with the boys.
He's taking it into the grave.
Blake Blecker throws a $2 super chat to say Death Angel is awesome. I'll check him out on your recommendation,
there you go.
Blecker.
That's a very generic name, but I'll check it out.
Yeah. St. Michael's hashtag Weeds Lives Matter. Very good, yeah. Up there with my hashtag Cunnilingus for Korea. We're saving the world, people. Over to the BBC. Hull School, I think they misspelt hell. Sorry, after pupils researched porn homework on web. So this is an actual photo of the homework. Define sexuality. All right, okay. Schools are getting a bit out there. Right? Define drag queen.
Wait,
not
how
sure
old?
why I needed to know that.
Are they 16 or 9? What are we talking about
11 to 14.
That's pushing it. I mean, I feel like my first sex ed class, which don't get me wrong, was nowhere near this graphic. was when I was in 5th grade, which would have made me 11, I think. Maybe 12. How old are you in 5th grade? 10, 11? But that was when we learned the very basics. The testicles create sperm, which meets the egg inside. You know what I mean? Yeah, the really basic. And obviously there was no necessity for things like define drag queen, which I thought was supposed to be a fucking slur now too. I don't know.
Is it?
Define sexting, again, didn't exist. Revenge porn, stuff like that didn't exist. But like define soft and hardcore porn. Do 11-year-olds need to be able to make that distinction?
I'd say in the current age,
it seems very excessive.
In the current age, accessibility, the internet, I'd say 11 to 14-year-olds are probably quite well versed on the difference between softcore and hardcore porn.
It's probably true. I didn't have
Revenge
Google when I was that old. Oh, you know what?
It
says at Archbishop's in Tamu Academy, whatever. Is this a fucking Catholic school?
Maybe.
Holy shit.
Could well be. I do like that there's a different... I mean, you take away the pornography bit from transgender porn. They are making a difference between transvestite and transgender, which I think is... We need
Why
to
do they need to know about porn categories at all? That's way, way too far. Like, again, teach them the science part. Yeah, okay, teach them about what genitals are and how your reproductive system works, right? That's necessary from a health perspective for kids to learn that. I get it. For them to be aware of what pornography is, okay, fine. To know the difference between heterosexual and homosexual, fine. This is useful things to know in the world. This is too much. I would look into the fucking teacher that wrote that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Man, I mean, look, we're missing the second part as well. Drugs. Let's get to the drugs section. Teach us about
Christ,
drugs.
There's more? Jesus
How to
Christ.
inject correctly. We don't want air bubbles in that bitch.
What?
There is,
Wait. Repeat that.
Yeah.
There's a second section, drugs. You see it on the
Is there
photo?
a picture? I see it, but is there a picture?
Oh,
what
not
was
actually,
on
no,
there?
this is all about the pornography part. This is a very questionable social studies class.
It is. Now, again, from the category alone, I'm not going to shit on it. We had DARE when I was a kid. That was when I was like in 4th or 5th grade, where the cop comes in and they have a suitcase that's full of different... They go, this is weed, this is crack, this is hair. I would stay away from all of this because this, the regular shit that happened.
About drugs, not teach you how to inject them correctly.
Yeah, Drunkle, are you making that up or is that in there?
No, I'm making it up.
Okay, all right. So so we have no idea what it says in the drugs section.
No, we don't. But when I was in school, now I can talk from a British education perspective here. We had a crime awareness day, right? Sounds pretty pointless, doesn't it? Because crime happens, done. Take the rest of the day off. You're aware of it now,
right?
But this whole thing. It was good because we didn't have any lessons that day. It was just fucking police coming in and chatting to us. But then there was this one woman. She was from this group. It was some group like Mothers Against Drugs or some shit. And she told us a story of how her son got addicted to cannabis.
Oh, boy.
And started stealing from her.
And shit for some marijuana?
Started stealing from her. She's giving this talk right at the end of it. She goes, are there any questions? And I put up my hand, right? And I was just like, right, so... You've heard of Robert Louis Stevenson, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Now, he was high on drugs at the time. So, could you say that there is actually a positive side to taking drugs, even if it's just for creativity's sake? Man, I got in trouble! Fuck me! I almost got expelled from school for asking a legit question. So this facts over feels over facts things, man. It's not new. I had that in school.
That's pretty heavy. I don't think they would have gone that far here for an infraction of such. And I see people in the chat saying DARE failed. Yeah, I agree. But that's not what I'm getting at. I'm saying that that's what they had, and it was primarily just from an educational standpoint. And I was the same age, and it didn't make a difference. That's all I'm getting at. If they're 11 years old and it's just telling them what drugs are so that they know what it is if and when they come across it, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me. Yeah. DARE did not work very well, but I'm not saying there's not something to that idea. There's a better way to do it, I'm sure. And I'm no child sociology expert to tell you what the best way to do it is.
I
am. Yeah, what do you think, Joker? You got 12 years experience.
I've got 4 children as well, apparently. I got
that's true, yeah.
Zenith and Quasar and Azula and Eclipser. And I'm raising them right, damn it. They're getting stoned from a young age. I'm sick of all this fucking awareness things as well, you know? Be like, oh, it's Bisexuality Awareness Month. Stop trying to... We're raising awareness. All right, I'm aware. What good did that do? Raise some
that
fucking
doesn't
money.
seem necessary at all. I still don't really see the point of teaching much other than the health aspect about the reproductive system or sexuality to children while they're prepubescent. I don't see the point there, really, you know?
True. Very true. Right, moving on from that shit show.
I don't know.
On to the loads. Let's all sit and wait for the loads. We do like a white screen. The superior screen. I should not say that on YouTube, should I? I mean, you're right, though, G, because you grew up and you bought cocaine. Guilty plea for Tongan man.
That's also true. I don't think it was because of Dare, though, man. You should meet my mom.
I should. When are you going to take me home to your parents?
Oh,
Guilty
boy.
plea for Tongan man who tried to bribe cop with corned beef and chicken.
I mean, that would almost work on me.
It's not the
Drunkle,
best
all
bribe
I'm
in the
saying is that my mom said she would disown me if I ever brought home a Brit.
Did she really? I totally believe that.
No. That would be hilarious.
It's not a joke. I've already met his mum. Blake Blecker throws a $5 super chat to say, so in other words, Drunkle, the teacher told you if these kids could read, they'd be pissed. Yeah, it was not a good school I went to. I mean, who knew? Here I am on YouTube. Who thought I didn't have a good education? But then I did end up with 12 years experience and a degree. Moving on.
There you go.
Disturbing picture of what came out of a blocked ear.
I don't even want to say it. Whatever it is, I don't want to know.
Well, you're gonna. You're gonna.
Looking away.
Cast your eyeballs on this. Look, there's an ear. Thank you, Getty Images. Really making their money today. And it's, oh, there's another one. Thank you again, Getty Images. Is that the same guy, different angle? I don't think it is. Different color hair. It was like a little moth.
Oh,
little moth dude. Yeah. See, you did look.
Okay, no big deal.
I did look.
It's
so
not
you
nearly...
lied. You lied to us, is what you're saying.
Well, I looked after you said the word moth. As soon as you said moth, I turned my head.
Yeah, okay. I asked, I was guessing Roach, St. Michael with Ladybug, Viper with Spider. Viper, what's wrong with you, you masochist? Over to the BBC. Man makes money buying his own pizza on DoorDash app. You want some capitalism? Here's some capitalism for you.
I mean, I like it, but how does that work? Did he turn a profit?
I'll tell you, G.
What?
The owner of the pizza restaurant in the US has discovered the DoorDash delivery app has been selling his food cheaper than he does, while still paying him full price for the orders.
What?
So he's just making a mint. And the best thing is, he's not even going to make the pizza. He's not going to be like calling himself in 45
who's gonna
minutes
complain?
going,
That's
yeah,
it.
right.
He keeps the money. Yeah. Fucking A.
You can't even be mad at it. And once again,
I'm
thank
not.
you to Getty Images.
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
We wouldn't know what pizza was if it weren't for Getty Images. You're doing the Lord's work there.
Right.
Hashtag save Getty Images. Hashtag make Agnes great again. Hashtag weed lives matter. Hashtag cunnilingus for Korea. Moving on. Not Gouda. It's not Gouda. Ping. Semi. Yes. All right. Fuck it. Semi. Everyone say semi. It's Monday. We're all England today.
Yeah, maybe not this particular Monday.
Harsh.
But go right ahead. Go ahead.
Semi trumps £40,000 of mac and cheese on Nashville Interstate.
God damn, I wish I'd have been underneath that.
Is that how you want to go out? Is it?
Hey, there are worse ways to go out, my man. You know what I mean?
Fucking word.
I mean, look at that bowl of macaroni and cheese. That looks pretty killer. I would go to work I would assist in that cleanup effort, sir.
I'm all. You're gonna have to wait for it to rain, though, aren't you? Because it would have been dried. I'm all for the macaroni in this St. Michael with semi-figures. Very good.
Semi-figures.
I'm all for the macaroni. Got nothing against the macaroni. Not a fan of the cheese. Don't like the cheese.
No mac and cheese. No Kraft Blue Box. No Kraft dinner over there. None of that?
No. We do have Kraft.
Man, we eat so much goddamn macaroni and cheese here that they make it in little single-serving cups that you put in the microwave.
Damn.
You love it. In fact, there was a chain of restaurants called Just Mac for a while, and there was a trend for a minute of macaroni and cheese restaurants where you go and they just put different shit in it. Like there was one with lobster in it that I had one time. It was pretty fucking good, man.
Lobster and cheese? Yeah, fucking hell.
It was good, man.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
But they didn't last, because once you've had it once, you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's
IR
it's a
says
hipster joint. Too fucking
IR says it needs bacon. I mean, that would I'd be more likely to eat it if it's got bacon in it, but I still wouldn't enjoy it, IR.
You can put
I'll
bacon
eat
in
it for
macaroni
you.
and cheese for sure.
I'll eat it for you, IR. And Divine Pestilence says, just say Laurie, Drunkle. Yeah, everyone say Laurie. Say Laurie,
What?
Ghastly. Laurie.
No.
Do it.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
Monday.
No.
I make a general
Memorial Day.
rule of
Go fuck
not.
yourself.
It is
We're
Memorial
American
Day.
You don't know what a lorry is?
I just make it a point to never say anything that somebody is deliberately trying to get me to say.
It's like Zach Osborne's got it right. Hugh Laurie. You've said it before.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. House.
Dr. House.
My first wedding ceremony took 1 hour and 45 minutes because when the priest asked me to repeat after him, I fell silent.
Fuck.
No, nobody. Ron Swanson. Okay.
You gotta like a bit of Ron. All right, still
Sure.
a whole lot of mac and cheese. Neo Tokyo with ketchup on lobster. Dude, I don't like any of what you said.
Ketchup
From
on
the
lobster?
spelling of the
No.
word ketchup to the ketchup being on the lobster. Go out of the house, Neo Tokyo, and stay there. Think about what you did. That was a Red Dwarf reference. Okay, fine.
Now let me
Classy.
ask you this, Drunkle. I'm sorry. On the macaroni and cheese, I got one more thing. It says 40K pounds. So does that mean 40 kilos and the amount that's worth in British pounds, or does that mean 40,000 of the imperial weight unit pounds? And if so, what's the true capitalism dollar amount on that, Drunkle? I'm
Well,
just
it's
looking for a conversion. If you got one on hand.
It's from Fox News. I'm going to say they are going for the pounds rather than kilos. Kilos themselves will be kg.
Mm-hmm.
And putting 40 kilo pounds wouldn't really make sense. So I'm going to go 40,000 pounds, which is a lot of money, and I only need 1/40th of that for a gaming PC. Flawless. Still got it. Right.
Perfect
Police
setup.
investigate. Right. We didn't do that in rehearsal. Police investigate semi-naked shopper who slut drops in Tesco before rubbing himself in hand sanitizer.
What does slut drops mean?
I think it's like part of the fucking drag queen dance, isn't it? When they're voguing, they do the fucking...
Is it?
The gay
Because
dance.
it sounds
Let's call
like
it gay
something I
dancing.
should be interested in, but what you just described is not something I would be interested in.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not like slut drops. Isn't something you get on Twitch. Although I'd be up for it if it did. You know.
Maybe it's like an awesome service where they just parachute strippers into your house. I don't fucking know, man. I gotta ask.
I
gotta ask.
Oh shit! I forgot to open the windows. Poor strippers.
They hit it like birds. Boom, slide down.
I'm not gonna go too low because there are some questionable photos that YouTube
Copy that.
would love
Yeah.
to pull me up on. But he did his whole thing. He was slut dropping in Tesco, rubbing himself a hand sanitizer. He later asked the woman filming the encounter, "Oh yeah, there's a video. We're not seeing it. Look it up yourself, you dirty bastards."
Yeah.
If she would pay for his shopping, and he was told she would if he pulled down his underwear, which he quickly did. He also then tried to scan his backside on the checkout.
How long did this go on?
Too long!
Food. There's food and children in here. Put your goddamn pants on, sir.
Food and
video of
children.
a security camera.
What the fuck? Oh, man.
The two most perishable items known to man. Food and children.
Food and children. Put your balls away, sir. God
Sir,
damn.
this
By
is
the
a
way,
Tesco.
yeah, Mr. Scott for $1 on streamlabs.com/Golf said, he says, rest in peace, Ghastly, the mac and cheese ghost. P.S. Lori. Well, there it is, man.
Laurie. Laurie.
Laurie.
Laurie. Thank you, G. I appreciate it. I just like the effort, man. We're building bridges between the two countries, man. We're sharing cultures. Like, we're not so different. If we get there, man, there'll be no need to annex the UK because I'm already there.
Yeah, you're talking crazy now.
I'm fucking crazy, right? Okay, I know we've all been wondering about the animal crime wave. Don't you worry, man. Mondays is where you hear about the fucking crime wave that's continuing. The COVID crime wave. The CDC warns of aggressive rats searching for food during shutdowns. You got to delete this for Friday by any chance, sis?
Yep.
Okay, right. That's what God fucking
They're turning
means.
on each other. Yeah, man. Desperation. That's not
That's it.
good.
I heard a story
Fucking
about
A.
that.
Where are we, John boy? If I had
Hold
to
up.
guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
They never factor genetics when they teach about drugs. really easy to scare people when you ignore the fact that some people can use things like muscle relaxers as needed and walk away from alcohol out of boredom. That happens more than weed addiction.
Completely true, Gamer Levine. I noticed you changed it back to Valine, but you're Levine now. No, completely true. I mean, and when they say drugs as well, it's just like, well, fucking aspirin is a drug. Caffeine is a drug. People going around saying I'm drug-free. You're just like, what, you've never had a fucking green tea? It's bullshit. Nicotine is... It's a good one. Gamer Levine said they never factor in genetics when they teach about drugs. Really easy to scare people when you ignore the fact that some people can use things like muscle relaxers as needed and walk away from alcohol out of boredom. That happens more than weed addiction. Completely true. Plus, I've never heard of anyone smoking a joint and then going out and killing someone. Whereas I have heard of many a time someone getting absolutely rat-assed on booze and killing someone.
Well, there's, just from a purely capitalist standpoint, legalization of marijuana has so many positive effects, not the least of which being the increase in American jobs due to delivery services, not only of goods, but of foods and services, and fucking parastrippers. We still got a great idea for a fucking service to parachute strippers right into your goddamn house.
Parastrippers, what a name.
Parastrippers. Love it.
Parastrippers with weed.
Man, come on. If they've got food, and they can come down with pizza and beer and a couple of pre-rolls. And you have shit. It's a hell of a service. That's a hell of a savings is what it is.
Coffee itself, always lost on nothing else, is not a drug, but the caffeine is a drug. And I got to ask this as well, always lost on nothing else, because I've seen you on fucking Lords of the Night and everything. Why do you number your comments? He's at 2,390 right now. I'm not knocking you. Everyone's got hobbies. That's fine. But why? Are you writing them? Have you got like a notepad where you're writing down all your comments? Just in case someone brings it up, like in about a year's time, you can go, I said that first, you prick. Comment number 1,592.
Anytime I see one of his comment numbers, I just think about that part in 7 where Morgan Freeman is describing Kevin Spacey's journals. There's no names, no dates, no discernible order. It's just a series of books with his mind poured out into them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you think Always Lost on Nothing Else is secretly Kevin Spacey?
I'm just saying the numbers aren't in order, Drunkle. So I don't know what the fuck it is.
They are in order.
No, they're not.
They are. Not in 7, but Always Lost on Nothing Else.
No, neither are his.
I have observed it.
Nope.
I've watched them be out of order.
Oh, well, I Always Lost on Nothing Else says discipline, no number. Fuck! Now you've just blown my mind. She's lost count. Damn it. Oh, by the way, Always Lost on Nothing Else. I thought you were great in House of Cards. On with the crime wave, though.
I prefer the usual suspects, man.
Have you ever heard of a seagull smoking a joint and throwing up in someone's house? No. But have you heard of a seagull getting drunk, flying into a woman's house and vomits on the kitchen counter? The crime wave continues,
What a fucking dick. Holy shit, man.
And look at that. Second photo, comes in, throws up, fucks off. What
right, just take the fuck off. You ass.
Wow. Douche.
Right. The total douche.
It's such a big-ass bird. Those birds are huge, man.
They are. They fuck it up. They're assholes as well.
Yeah, they're dicks.
I put out bread out my living room window because there's like a roof of the flat beneath me where their bedroom is. So I got a little bit of space, and I got a room for a fire escape and shit like that. So I chuck out bread on there for the birds. And I've got like 2 slices of bread. I've chopped it up, little squares and everything. It's all nice. Pigeons come down nice. The crows come down. It's the crows I do it for because crows remember you and they tell their mates about you. So what I'm trying to start like a crow army that's just going to follow me around. So if I'm at the pub or something and someone starts getting a bit leery with me, all of these crows are just going to come down and perch on the wall behind me and he's going to get freaked the fuck out, right? Wow. That's what I'm doing. But then a fucking seagull comes down, eats like 8 of these fucking little cubes of bread and just fucks off. It wasn't for you. It was probably this same seagull as well. Ate too much bread, broke into a house and threw up in the kitchen.
They're scavengers. Yeah, man, they're scavengers.
They're pricks.
They're pigeons. They're
pricks. That's what they don't knock pigeons, man. You make him a pigeon ruffle his feathers here, man.
I ain't worried about what the fuck your pigeon does, man.
My pigeon is cooing aggressively.
Have you seen my eagles?
My pigeon will fuck your eagle up, mate. My pigeon is
oh no.
Mine's a carrier of disease.
Well, that'll kill you tomorrow. An eagle can kill you today.
Yeah, my pigeon's playing the long game. Should we, there's been a bit of a trend since this whole COVID-19 kicked off of people telling you that you've not been eating things correctly. Food-based lessons. You know, it started off with people saying...
eating things. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's 10 ways or 10 foods that you're eating incorrectly. It's like how to light back a banana.
Where are we, John boy? If
Oh,
I had to
most of
guess,
that's-
I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Hello?
When you ask God for a sign to go on a diet, this is what you get.
Thank you for the 5. When you ask God for a sign to go on a diet, this is what you get. What, a seagull breaking into your house and throwing up on your kitchen counter? I mean, that is a sign, don't get me wrong. I'm just not sure what it means. Probably shut your window. Thank you for the 5, John boy. What were you saying?
Me? I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, it was about the foods, wasn't it? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago I brought it up. There was someone saying you've been holding your burgers wrong when you eat them. You've been making your sandwiches wrong.
Now, wait a minute. On the burgers, did they say you should eat them upside down? Because if so, I agree.
Dude, you were here.
Oh, maybe I was here. Did we talk about this before? How I think you should eat burgers upside down?
Yeah, we discussed that. And it was the hand-holding technique of the pinky fingers on the underside of the burger.
Oh, I like that too, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I mean,
with that.
don't get me wrong, there is a technique, don't get me wrong, but it's not newsworthy. So,
No, I've been doing that. Yeah.
There's been a lot of this. So, continuing this, things that apparently we've been doing wrong. And they're all from the Mirror. Ryan Splatoon throws a $5 super chat to say, LOL, Drunkle, you're too funny, love your videos. And I love you, Ryan Splatoon. Thank you for the 5, buddy. Followed swiftly by It's John Bro with $1 on Streamlabs saying, it means stop eating bread, you fat cunt. Right, got it. Thank you, John. So eloquently put. His language is so petite. Woman claims simple folding technique is the, and I quote, right way to seal chip. No, fuck it, it's Monday. Crisp packets. It's the right. We've all been doing it wrong, and this fucking know-it-all smartass is here on the Mirror to show us how to fold up a fucking crisp packet. What's your name? What's her fucking name?
That is
woman.
a huge goddamn bag of Cheetos, first of all.
That's what's known as a multi-pack right there.
I see.
And it is Cheetos. See, we share parts of culture, man. Mog Moogle says chips, not crisps. It's Monday, Mog. It's Monday. It's crisps.
Correct. It's Memorial Day Monday. I'm saying chips.
Oh, shit. How was your Memorial Day, guys? I forgot about that.
Quiet.
Quiet? Oh, yeah, I guess it would be.
I said it was Memorial Day like 5 minutes ago, but...
No
cool.
barbecues?
No.
No, I'm working today, man.
Aren't we all? Especially John, bro.
Yep.
Right, so that's one thing that apparently only one woman can do right. On to the next one. Woman.
What did she do?
Again.
I didn't even see what the fold was.
Oh,
what
do
was the
we
big
care? Fuck it. Is that Greta?
I mean, I feel
Holy
like
shit. Fold up the corners and then roll it up and tuck it into
well,
itself.
fucking obviously, you dumb broad. Oh, well.
I don't know how to do that, so I've just got to eat them all in one sitting, you know? It's my own fault.
If you live in a place that has tortillas, you can close the chip bag. You fold it and roll it, or fold it and fold it. Either way.
Fold it and fold it. Another woman says the secret to crispy roast potatoes is Marmite. Even haters love it. Now, we spoke about Marmite last week, remember? It's the
right, I remember,
extract. You either love it or you hate it. Well, in this case, even haters love it. And I beg to differ.
Did you try it?
As a self-proclaimed and celebrated hater of Marmite, no, I'm not going to fucking try it. I'm not a masochist.
Well, it says even the haters love it, Drunkle. Maybe they mean you.
They do not mean me. I am beyond a hater. That is a hater with a lowercase h. I have surpassed the lowercase h, sir. Always lost on nothing else throws a $10 super chat to say donation 103. Fucking hell. My comment numbers are indeed in order. Told you. Granted, it's not the exact number. I might be off.
Told you.
But not by much. I bring something different to the game that nobody else does. I mean, true that. True
okay,
that,
so maybe
always lost on
comment
nothing else.
numbers and donation numbers are numbered separately? Because that's lower than the comment number we just saw.
Yeah, this is donation number 103, whereas he was on like
maybe I was thinking of that
comment
too.
was.
That could be possible as well.
It's, I want to see your ledger. Always lost on nothing else. It would be interesting. So I am against putting Marmite on anything, let alone roast potatoes.
I do like a crisp roast potato, though. Those potatoes do look good.
That is right. I'm not one to say the correct way to do things, right? But it is the correct way to make roast potatoes. You boil them first. because they got to be soft on the inside.
Right.
You put them in the oven. That's when you've got some lamb fat that you've melted from a previous meal. Now, bonus, if the lamb was minted when you cooked it, because then you've got minted lamb fat. That shit comes out bright fucking orange. Pour that over your roast potatoes. You've got minted lamb fat roast potato. My whole mouth just filled with saliva.
You just made my stomach turn a little bit.
What, in a bad way? You don't eat the fat. It's just the fat crisps up the outer of the potato. The potato, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and they're minted. It's boom. But Marmite, I'm afraid it's time to leave the country, food blogger Beth. And finally in the list of food blogger Beth. Fuck you, Beth. And finally in the list of things that we've apparently been doing wrong all this time, 7 steps we should follow when eating ice cream, according to a scientist.
Oh, what is their degree in?
Ice cream. Yeah.
Fucking awesome. How much is it to go to that school? Because I'm interested in their program.
A random goon said throw in some fresh rosemary. Oh, with lamb, definitely, boss. Definitely. Mint and rosemary on lamb, you're golden. Here's a firefighter putting out the fucking fire that is this article.
That's how you eat ice cream correctly.
That's right there. You blast it with a hose. Thank you, Getty Images. Golden spoon. Got to enjoy the golden. That is step number 1 for eating ice cream. Get a spoon made out of a precious metal.
My golden spoon to scoop shit out of the backyard. I knew it was for something else.
I've been using it. It's my poo spoon. I use it to break down big turds that are too large to flush.
You really got to get better plumbing, Drunkle.
Or smaller bowels. Right, number 1. Firstly, you should leave the
ice cream. Well,
if
you didn't keep stretching them out so much, maybe they'd be okay, man.
Not just my buttholes. Firstly, you should leave the ice cream for 15 minutes after getting out of the freezer to reach minus 14 degrees C. Sorry to trigger you there, G.
Very unfortunate.
All right. Then, using a teaspoon that doesn't mention the metal, scoop out a small amount of ice cream, about half the spoon. Third step. I fucking always lost in nothing. Whatever your name was. I really hope you're writing this down. Then use the teaspoon upside down in your mouth so the ice cream touches your tongue. Taste buds first.
Well, I agree with putting the part you want on your tongue first. That's the point of eating the burger upside down.
Your mouth.
Now, you don't have to do it like it is in the picture, but all I'm saying is, you know what the most fun thing about recreational activities is? Having to follow very specific directions.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
A rigid set of directions that he invented.
Hooray.
You're not wrong. Number 4, move the ice cream around your mouth, taking note of the cold sensation and creamy texture. 5, inhale through your mouth so it reaches all your receptors.
You got
6,
to be goddamn kidding me.
Keep the ice cream in your mouth for a full 12 seconds to experience maximum flavor.
And if you don't have a stopwatch, you're a fucking amateur.
Ice cream amateurs. And 7, repeat with every bite to build up the full ice cream taste profile
build up the
and
full
sensation.
Fucking brain freeze. Shut up.
You're treating ice cream like wine. It's not right. You're swishing it around your mouth, inhaling a little bit. You're going, I'm getting brain freeze. Here's how to eat ice cream in step 1. Number 1, put it in your fucking mouth. Done.
I mean, do you really need to be taught how to eat? If you're alive long enough to be an adult, you've eaten. You're good. You should be able to do this efficiently by now.
Yeah,
you've done it thousands
since you
of
were
times.
A baby. You've got it down. You know?
Right.
So that is the last in the long line of food blogger Beth articles. Should we have a
Jesus
titular
Christ.
article? That's what they're called
What
now,
a
Beths.
what a waste of fucking server space and bandwidth.
Karens want to speak to the manager to complain. Beths give you an intricate list of how to do things correctly.
I will write a series of lectures. Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm writing a letter. Total food blogger Beth. Would anyone like a titular article?
Yes. Let me play the sound.
Today's installment of the AAA meeting is brought to you by the Strapless site tagline: "Do not recycle because Kent County Recycling Centre evacuated after someone tries to recycle a live cannonball."
All right.
I learned something from this because I thought cannonballs were just balls.
Inert. Yeah, I guess there's probably both kinds. There's solid ones and there's ones that go boom, you know?
The explosive cannonball. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously the chain cannonball, grape shot and everything, but explosive? I did not know about that. They tried to recycle it. Apparently, You shouldn't do that.
You can't do that. Did it blow up at the place?
It did not. Otherwise, I believe the headline would be Kent County Recycling Centre blows up.
Explode. Yeah. 3 dead, 5 injured.
Kent County Recycling Center leveled after live cannonball recycled.
Yeah.
There you go. So if you learned anything
No.
from this,
I think you're both wrong. What it would say is that cannonballs are racist. All right, I'm sorry. Let's go.
Okay, could be.
No, it would be white man recycles cannonball.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, the true takeaway from this is don't recycle your live cannonballs. Just put them straight in the trash, and you may consider yourself used.
That was a good finish on that. Nice.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Right, I need a wee. Talk amongst yourselves.
Bam, there it is, man.
Because I can still hear you. Your dulcet tones help massage my bladder as I urinate. Tell me about Memorial Day.
Well, Memorial Day is pretty great, man. Now, the unfortunate part is that a lot of people here in the States like to use the basic Happy Memorial Day, which I don't. It's not that I hate it. That's our general way of greeting with a holiday attached. But with something like Memorial Day, happy isn't really the best word for it. I think it's important to remember. I think it's important. Hey?
Of the day is to not. It's in memory of fallen soldiers.
Now, don't get me wrong. We make it a happy day because that's America, and that's what we fucking do. We take that tragedy in the past and we turn it into something positive in the future. And so we have barbecues and eat hot dogs and pool parties. Now, this is on a normal year. Of course, things are different depending on where you are this year. But that's the general run of it. It's also a national holiday, so banks are closed. A lot of people are off work today. No mail. Et cetera, et cetera. No cops, blah. I'm just kidding. So that being the case, guys, that since today is Memorial Day, thank you to all active duty, reserve, retired, and et cetera, men and women of the armed forces here in the United States, and of course, even more so to those that chose to give their lives for this country. And even though I don't always agree with why the federal government chooses to send young men and women born in America to die, I do support their valor's a good word for it right there, in laying their lives on the line for this land that I love so dearly.
It's funny, actually, because today in Britain was a bank holiday, so our banks were closed too. I wonder if that was done
No,
on your
there you go. I haven't got a clue.
I wonder if anybody gives a shit what Britain does.
It's Monday, man. Everywhere's Britain. It's Monday. Laurie, say it.
Not here. Not
say
here.
Laurie. It is there. Everywhere in the world is Britain on a Monday.
Nope.
It is. I've made the rules. You can't take them back.
I'm gonna flap eagles all over your big eye here in a minute, motherfucker.
Flap at my big eye, mate. I'm gonna blink and cause a tsunami on your ass. Should we have a game?
Let's do it, man.
Should we have a game?
Yes.
Today we are going to play Lou Bega.
Now I'm very excited.
Are you really? Because I thought people were going to be like, for fuck's sake.
But I like a Lou Bega. It's good.
Who doesn't like a Lou Bega? Irate Bear, that's
man.
So, in this game, you all know how to play this game, but for newer viewers, this is a game where they get sent. Round 1 is names, round 2 is items, and round 3 is a theme round. They have to explain to each other what the words are without using the words themselves. A point per correct answer, and if all 5 answers are given correctly, then the person who is giving the words gets a bonus point for being so fucking good at it.
Boom.
So I'm going to flip a coin in my mind and say, Sinatra, you are guessing first.
All right. I could go for some head.
What? Are Twitter DMs down again? Is this a routine?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look.
I'm just getting
I don't see any new DMs right now, so that's certainly possible.
I'm getting there's something went wrong, Jobby.
Oh, boy.
I'm in a Discord. Let's load up this Discord up in this bitch. I was a Spanish flea in a previous life. We're not worried about copyright or anything. It's just, fuck it.
I think it should be okay.
Do you think that's under Creative Commons? Or?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
If it's not, I would be genuinely surprised.
I mean, that's just un-American.
That's just un-American.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not American.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of departed.
Kind of
I love it,
departed.
dude. I can't get
one.
enough. That's so good.
That was a good one. Now Discord isn't loading.
Maybe it's
no, it's good. We're good. We're good.
All right.
We're good.
My superpower,
Right.
you know, I'll eat your ass.
Right, so
That's
Ghastly, you are going to be explaining these
I'm explaining
names.
first.
You're
Yes.
explaining
All right,
to
here we go.
Sinatra. You have 45 seconds. I'm going to give you a moment to go through the names and make sure you are aware of who they are.
That I
But
know
not-
who these
but not too
people
long.
are. That is
Yeah, because I mean, you
helpful.
can.
Yeah,
if you can't, then you're just going to have to try and sound it out to him, which is even more interesting.
I've gotten a point. He's gotten a point on that before.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm about
Okay,
to show you why Team G will not only score the most points in this game by guessing the right answers, but my technique in giving is unparalleled as well.
It's
You
a
should see
team
the wrestling
sport, but
poses
also
I'm
not.
doing right now. I'm gonna start
I
doing it
can
on
see.
camera just so I can start doing fucking muscle poses and shit.
I can see it in my big eye.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like Heimdall with his big eye.
that fire.
Here are your names over on Discord.
On Discord, shit.
Yep. I'll give you a
There we
minute.
go. 1, 2.
It's a private message, sir. Private
Yep.
message.
Yep. I know.
Okay.
Yep, I know.
And
who
your
they are.
45 seconds, Sinatra, begin in
Lou Bega. Okay, this lady has her name abbreviated as 3 letters in Congress, and she kind of looks like a horse
AOC.
reaching for an apple. Done. This guy said, I have a dream that in the future. Yep, and this lady is a very famous nurse, and she has a syndrome named after it where nurses fall in love with their patients.
Oh fuck. Pass.
Ba-da-ba. Okay, this is the title character in The Witcher 3.
I have no idea.
Oh shit! We're gonna have to pass. That's hard to sound out.
Never
This
played-
guy was a
Oh,
TV.
Munchausen.
This guy was a TV chef that had spiky blonde hair. Real fat.
Guy Fieri.
Yep. So to go back to the nurse one,
Is that
what's the lady?
Last time.
It's not. Damn. The nurse was Florence Nightingale, and the title character in The Witcher is Geralt of Rivia.
Nightingale syndrome.
Nightingale syndrome is where nurses fall in love with their patients.
Oh.
That's 3 points to Sinatra, no points to
That was
Ghastly,
tough.
even though that was an astounding effort, so I'll give you that. And I'm
was
being
pretty
quite
good.
generous here,
What's the
though,
Witcher thing?
Sinatra, by saying
Geralt.
I'm going to allow AOC, even though it was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I would have even allowed
That's fair.
occasional Cortex.
Occasional cortex.
Who's
I think
the
that's
Witcher?
fair though.
Who's the
That's
Witcher?
Geralt. Geralt of
Geralt,
Rivia is his name.
Garrot.
Geralt. Garrotwire. His name's Garrett. His name's Leaf Garrett.
I
Gerald,
want
fucking
a Garrot
Gerald.
watch. If anybody watching this can make that happen, I have a PO box in the description of my videos. Get me a Garrot watch.
There you go. Get me a
Yeah.
gaming computer. Sinatra,
And
your
Zach
names.
Osborne is correct. Munchausen syndrome is when you keep someone sick or make them think they're sick so that they stay under your care.
Right.
That's like Kathy Bates in Misery, kind of. I mean, she
Oh,
whacks
fuck
his
that
ankles
film.
too, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, hobbles. Right, Sinatra, here are your names. Give yourself a second.
All right. Here we go.
Is this going to be another Team G win?
That's
Oh,
right.
Discord. Let me launch Discord. Hold up.
Oh, gee.
Mhm,
You knew it was going to be on Discord as well.
mhm.
I assumed it was open, but I forgot I had to restart my computer.
Oh, of course you
Right,
did.
yeah.
Divine Pestilence go, get Colchester, dude. Random goon with Garak of Obamacare. I like that. I call him Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald
What's
of
his
Rivers.
buddy's name? What's the older guy? Witcher, that's his friend. His maybe was his teacher. There's 2 of them in the beginning of the story.
yeah.
Number 2 we used on the last one.
No, we didn't.
No, we did.
Not this game. we didn't.
Nonetheless.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't, because that was last week. And your time begins in Bega.
A female who asymptomatically spreads a disease would be a
Bitch.
person.
What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean.
It was a specific disease that a female asymptomatically spread all over the place.
Oh, Typhoid Mary.
Boom.
Bad guy from Resident Evil kept coming back.
Triangle Head? Pyramid Head? I don't know what his actual name is.
He
Silent
took
Hill.
away Alice's power in the movie.
I don't know. I don't remember the movies.
Okay. You often get referred to as who the what?
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh, wow.
Bitch from Wolf of Wall Street, incredibly sexy.
Margot Robbie.
Action hero has
Arnold.
an
That's
80s.
time.
I knew we had to be getting close.
I
Who
was
was the
really
action
looking forward
hero?
to the
Keep
fifth
going
one,
on the last
actually.
one, just to see if we can get it.
Please do.
They made an action figure out of him. It was the elongating can. Fuck.
So he maybe played Mr. Fantastic. Well, I don't know
Yeah.
what that guy. I don't remember what that guy's name was.
Now,
Wait, is it the same guy that's Superman? No, is it Henry Cavill?
It was an action figure you and your friends could take and just pull.
Oh, Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I would have gone elongated first man to walk on the moon.
Yeah, okay. Dude, I didn't know what the hell you were asking me on the first one. I had no idea what you were talking about for a second.
That was a tough one, Sin. That was very well done, bud. Very well
Yeah,
done.
that was good. I don't know how.
The second one was Albert
Mary
Wesker.
better.
Albert Wesker was
what?
from last week, who was in Who the Tard. He wasn't in Lou Bega.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, it's either I've got a really weird memory, or you guys just have shit memories. Take your pick.
Either maybe little column A, little column B.
Maybe.
I smoke a ton of weed and Sinatra's had a stroke, so that's possible.
I got his big eye. On to round 2. It's the objects round, and Ghastly, here are your objects.
Okay, I'm watching.
Okay.
Okay, I
And
got 'em.
Sinatra, your 45 seconds begin in Lou Bega.
It takes up a letter on your computer, and it's where you put your data. You usually have a few of them.
Hard drive?
Yep. It's a thing that you fly. If you put a key on it, you could discover electricity.
Kite?
Yep. It's the thing that can tell you yes or no or answer a question from dead people, but usually it's your friend moving it.
Planchette or a Ouija board?
Yep. This is the thing that you would use to break up concrete in the middle of the street. A public work
jackhammer?
Yep. This is the first name of Mayor EO's assistant and a spice that we suggested using on potatoes. She also had a baby in an 80s horror flick.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
Time.
Fuck. Rosemary was the
Right.
last.
Okay, yeah.
I got a
You
couple
could
of
have said
issues
devil's
there.
baby, mother.
Couple of issues there. Rosemary is not a spice.
But okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And Sinatra, it's a
I'm certainly
Ouija.
no chef. I don't know.
It's a Ouija board, not Ouija.
We say Ouija. We say Ouija
No,
over
it's
here.
Ouija because it's French and German for yes, we and jar.
Oh, you gotta give him the point though. Like we say
No, I
Ouija.
gave him the point. I gave him the point.
All right, all
if
right.
he'd have got Rosemary
nice.
off of you saying spice, I would have given him 2
No,
fucking
okay,
points.
first off, rosemary is absolutely a spice.
It's
You
a
have
herb.
Google right there, look it up. But I would have gotten devil's baby mama.
Yeah. I mean, I said she had a baby, but we ran out of time. I couldn't go too far there. That was
I
tough.
literally have the movie of it right in my cabinet right here.
Right. Well,
It's a Rosemary's an herb in the chat. It's possible. guys, I can't cook. I don't know. I'm doing my
It's the
best.
same thing.
cooking
You
all
buy
right.
it on
Seasoning,
You
yeah.
buy it and it goes on the spice rack. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man, that's the best I got.
Right, Sinatra. Here are your 5 items, objects, or things. 5 things.
All right.
And your 45 seconds, Ghastly, begins in
All right.
Bega.
The lunch lady would take a big scoop out of this object and slop it on your plate. It would
Mashed
be
potatoes, lasagna, chili.
No,
Uh,
the
serving tray.
scooping instrument.
A ladle, a
No.
spatula,
Ladle.
okay.
You. It's the singular object that you roll in craps.
Die.
Perfect. Not lettuce, but a head
Potato.
of a head.
Cabbage.
There it is. Fuck. I don't even know how to describe this one.
Next.
Okay,
let's skip
we'll
it.
come back to it. A bunch of squares and a bigger square.
Concentric. Bunch of squares in a bigger square. Rubik's cube.
No. It would.
Time.
Fuck.
I'm not
Go
sure
on,
what
go
you
on,
mean.
go
Look at it from the top down. It would be a.
From top down, it would, I'm not sure what you mean.
If you're looking at a bunch of squares and a bigger square, and they're all squares, what would it be?
I don't know, dude.
Something that you get a graph on, 4x4, 5x4.
Oh, yeah,
Grid.
okay, I got you.
And old
And
school
the other
piano.
one was harpsichord.
Harpsichord. Okay, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would have described that.
Old
Double-decker
school piano.
Yeah, like
piano
a church
where
piano.
the
or...
key colors are inverted.
If I
I would have
got
said
church
organ,
piano,
though.
yeah, I would have said organ.
Yeah, I would have said Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah. Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, Drunkle, you did good on this one. Some of these are tough, man.
I tried to make it a little more difficult, actually.
Yeah, man, I like it.
You guys, you're getting the hang of it now. You're getting the grips of it, and it's time we step it up a notch.
Sure, yeah.
Taking you to Flavor Town. Right, we're on to the final. Bam!
Welcome to Flavor Country, bitch.
I'll give him a quick blast with the herb weasel. And now we're on to the...
Viper said Sinatra's really bad at this today. I think me and G are either really bad at this today, or these questions are...
if they're harder, you know.
This
or,
is, I mean, we have stepped up to level 2 on Lou Bega,
Right.
to be honest, guys. So I'm not blaming you. I am blaming
I
you
have
for
to up
saying
my
Ouija
skill.
and that rosemary is a spice, but that's beyond the point. We're on to the
All
third
right.
round now, which is the theme round. There are 5 answers, and there is a secret. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit, where is it? It was Delta threw $1 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say you put cheese in the meat drawer in the fridge. Does that make cheese meat?
Huh.
No, cheese is a kind of meat.
He's right.
A tasty
Because that
yellow
middle
beef.
slim drawer where, like, you know what goes in there? That's where your lunch meat goes. That's where your sliced cheese goes. And
No,
even
but
your
that's
fucking...
cold cut drawer, not your
Yeah,
meat
your cold
drawer.
cuts. Yeah.
I don't have that drawer. I have a salad drawer right at the bottom. That's the only
We have a
drawer.
crisper at the bottom. Yeah.
That's the only one. And in my fridge looks very adult, actually. There's lots of vegetables that I don't eat in there.
Why? If they're going to go bad.
It's just for showmanship, isn't it?
Fair enough.
You never
That
know.
many people who aren't you are looking in your refrigerator?
No, but you never
If
know.
I was going to buy vegetables for showmanship, I'd get fake ones so they always look fresh.
Yeah, that's the sound investment, that is. Yeah, maybe I should do
You're
that.
putting fake vegetables in your refrigerator. No, that's some adult shit.
Streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle.
Yeah.
Right, we're on to the final round, which is there are 5 answers, and there is also the theme that connects them all. Whoever's explaining still has the potential to get a point for the other person getting them all right, but there is a 6th point on offer. Yes, I said 6.
I'm going to let it slide this one time.
It's Monday. You have to. Right,
Memorial
Gasly.
Day.
It's not Monday anymore for you.
Double stamp.
Gasly, the theme is at the top. Make sure you do not use the theme to describe these words, and your time
Got it.
begins in...
Bega. If you're around radiation, this is a thing that ticks.
Geiger counter.
Correct. This would be another name for a ghost or spook, but could also describe a zombie in a video game.
Undead. A ghoul.
There you go. This
Is
thing
the Fallout.
that is also correct. This is a thing you drop out of a plane that explodes.
Bomb.
Yup. This is the thing you go to on your Pip-Boy to find out what stuff you have.
Your items list.
Close. A longer word that starts with that same letter. What would you call your list of items?
Inventory.
There you go. And this is the thing you live in underground.
A bunker.
Close in that game.
Oh, a vault.
It was time!
I got it in.
Time! You did
think
not
you
get
got
it in!
I think he got it in.
He did not
I
get
don't
it.
know,
I
that
called
was
time.
tough.
He said
Damn.
vault. I don't know.
That
It's
was
like,
tough.
gee, I don't know if you want him getting an extra point, because this is close, bud.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, well then I'm going to vote for myself. Sorry, Sanud. I think you got it in, but I've got to vote against
Chat,
it.
did I get it in? Let them decide.
We'll leave it to the chat. We'll leave it to the chat. Fucking
All right.
1's in the chat if Sinatra did get it in time. 2's in the chat if he did not.
Man. All right.
Now we see
All
how
right.
long it takes for the stream to get to everyone else.
Oh, they're already voting on what I'm looking at. Whoa, there it goes.
Right, we're only taking 1's and 2's. And we've got functional with 1, Random Goon 1. Functional, stop vote. You voted. We got a 2 from Kelp, another 1. Some notes, some 3's and 4's. You guys are original as fuck. Seeing a lot of 1's, I'm going to give you the point, Sin.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to give you the point, which means, Ghastly, you get the bonus point.
Hey, all right,
He
all
got-
right.
Yeah, he's playing political. Man, you have really... You're learning... You're playing this game. You are playing this game now. politics, motherfucker. Right,
I'll
Sinatra.
play it on Nightmare, where the
What
names
was-
of the people are people you went to middle school with.
What was the 6th point?
Fallout. No, it was
Where are
Fallout.
we, John
You got it.
Boy?
Oh.
If I had to
hold
guess,
up.
I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
He got it in.
Food critic Beth, fuck's sake, throws $5 to say he got it in. You can't argue with money. Sinatra, that's definitely your point. There you go. Well done, food blogger Beth, you bitch. Sinatra is the final round, and here is the words you should explain. Your theme is at the top. Make sure you don't use it to explain. And your time begins in...
Wait. Drunkle, I am gonna message you a question about
Okay.
this because I don't want to say it out loud.
Okay. Oh, you take ages to type. What was that?
The Jetsons doorbell. I want to start using
X
that more.
being the thing.
Yeah, you can. That's not using any of the words. As long as you don't use any of the words, you're fine.
Okay, all right.
The only rules are you cannot use these words. And
Okay.
you'll probably draw the line at saying, rhymes with Babbage as well, you know?
Cabbage.
Also,
No-
yeah,
no
it was
rhymes.
Cabbage. I
No
just-
rhymes, no words.
No rhymes, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or, can I say as well, like lettuce, no, not lettuce, but, and Ghastly said potato. I really
Oh
enjoyed,
no!
I really
I
enjoyed
said
that.
tomato.
I said ahead
I
of
said-
not lettuce, but he's like potato.
I said tomato, and all I heard you say
Even
was
worse.
not lettuce, but, and I said tomato, like lettuce and tomato on a burger. I'm thinking about eating, I guess.
Yeah,
Hungry boy.
some roast potatoes, mate, with some
But
spicy
yeah, ahead
rosemary
of.
on top. Your time begins in... Bega!
Shiny green gem.
An emerald.
Perfect. The cowardly lion was
Famous
searching
Sonic.
for his... No, the cowardly lion was searching for his...
Courage.
Okay. You wear them when you get out of the bath with your robe. You slip on your...
Slippers.
Okay. You dump water on her to melt her.
The Wicked Witch of the West. The theme is Wizard of Oz.
Yes. And you put it in a field to scare away birds.
Scarecrow.
Perfect.
There you go.
Hey!
Right, I'll bring this up. When you get out of the shower, you slip on your what?
Oh shit! He
Oh,
should've did
fuck
that.
yeah.
It.
So I'm afraid I can only give 5 points there.
Now, Drunkle, I will agree with your ruling, but if I can make a point about the rules, I think since the object is to win by points, if you say one of the words, the punishment shouldn't be the person who you're going against loses the point.
Where
It
are
should
we,
be they
John
get
Boy?
the
If
point
I had to
automatically.
guess, I'd
You
say
follow
communist
the
China.
rules.
Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Sin gets 1 point minus 3 plus 8 divided by 5 times 14 subtracted from 43 divided by 5 2. The
So he got the
power of
point.
0.
So you
Zach
got the
in
point
the
then,
chat
Delta.
brings up
Thank
a
you
good
for the
point.
5, buddy.
All right.
Zach in the chat brings up a good point. Slip can also be a verb, like how I used it. Like you could slip and fall, but you have the noun slippers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm Ghastly. Yeah, you're. I think maybe for the next
Where
time.
are
yeah,
we,
it'll
John
be-
Boy? If
Oh,
I
hold
had
up.
to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
He got it in.
He got it in again, did he, Florida man? Thank you for the 5. The belated 5, but the 5 nonetheless. Thank you very much, sir. Or ma'am. Florida ma'am. I like the idea, yeah. It will be a
Florida
point.
ma'am.
A point taken away from the person explaining it if they use
Yeah,
the word.
that's fair.
Yeah, I can see
That's a
that,
nice, yeah. Especially for Lou Bega level 2.
I
Right.
think that's what they did in Password, if I remember correctly.
You might be right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but I mean, right, that's a new rule, so we're not going to put it in for this one.
Yeah, that's
But
fine. And that
people-
wasn't the way it was on Pyramid because you played on teams.
Well,
So you might
Pyramid's a
be right
different
on it.
fucking game, mate. They wish they were playing Lou Bega. Shit, Pyramid game. People of the chat, should Sinatra get the point, or should Ghastly rather get the point for slipping on slippers? 1's
mean,
for
I
yes,
feel like-
Ghastly gets the point. 2's for no.
I feel like I would have gotten it. It was not a difficult
Yeah,
one.
I could have said slide, and I think he still would have gotten it.
The only other
But you
option
didn't.
I think would have been robe. I would have said robe or slippers.
Why didn't you say slide then? You know, should have said slide.
Slide.
Should have said slide.
Slide.
Why didn't you say slide then? You know, should have said slide.
I Yeah, but why should I lose a point?
You don't slide into slippers, you slip into them. They're not called sliders.
He said it again.
Yeah, I do have slides, and you slide into those.
They're very different things.
Yeah.
All right, seeing a lot of ones. Ghastly, you do get the point.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. TG.
Which means it's a tiebreaker. It's 13 points apiece.
Oh, shit. Good game today. All right.
Which means I'm going to describe a word, an object, or maybe a person, and the first person to guess it wins the point.
Darby.
And therefore wins. Damn it, Sinatra! Right, I'm going to think of a different word.
God damn
Oh,
it.
were you serious?
Even I don't know anymore. Right, okay. First person to get it. A large vehicle used for transporting...
Lorry.
Sinatra wins. Holy shit. All right, fair enough.
I didn't even hear what he said. That was lightning fast.
I got him to say lorry. I
I
fucking
knew
Lorry.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Some
okay.
callback
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the screen.
Of course, callback. I should have known. It's a drunkle joke.
It's a drunk
Default
joke.
is callback.
It's always cool. It works. Fuck it. So the scores are in from our...
Can we just acknowledge Zach came up with the plural for lesbians?
A flannel. The group name of flannel.
Flannel, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, flannel lesbians. That's great shit.
By the way, it's John Bro for $5. Buster on streamlabs.com/Golf City says that's Munchausen by proxy. Munchausen syndrome is when you pretend to be sick or make yourself sick for I see. Usually seen in folks with terminally ill family that had lots of attention. Oh, so like if your sick mom was getting sick, you pretend you're sick too so that you can fucking whatever. I see.
You just bond with
okay.
it.
I appreciate the correction. That's crazy.
So the scores are in from our independent adjudicators, mailed all the way in from Scotland via carrier pigeon, and it is Ghastly with 13 points, but today's Smarty Pants is Sinatra Says with 14. That was Lou Bega, level 2. New rules are coming in next time.
Into Ghastly's winner circle.
Oh, that's motherfucker right here. Don't you dare play that sound. Don't you dare play that sound.
I can't find soundpad, mate. You're good. You're fucking good.
All right, no, I gotta give it up.
Should we take a couple of minutes questions?
I have a question for you two.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to shill before we get out of here?
If you didn't watch the Fry Power Hour this last weekend, you should have. That was a crazy show.
And most importantly, I was on it.
That's true too. I don't know if I'm doing anything else today. I'm gonna eat and stuff. Maybe there'll be a Twitch stream later, but not immediately. So I don't
think
know.
You should play some Dark Souls with me and not Ed.
Dark Souls is definitely a possibility, but stay tuned to the Twitter or Discord to find out about it. Bang.
I will also be going over to Twitch as I've got to get my my stream in for today on the road to becoming an affiliate.
Oh,
I think you should play some Dark Souls with me and not Ed.
Wait, Drunkle, was your plan to roll directly over to Twitch right after this?
Not directly. I'll probably sit here for a little bit, try and find SoundPad.
I see. Well, glad to know that I have made friends and influenced people. You know, Ed talked to me about making a Twitch channel as well. Like, I'm gonna lose all my damn time slots. It's gonna be YouTube all over again.
I have a Twitch channel that I never stream to, but you should go check it out on the occasion because I gave up on DLive. I'm done with that.
DLive is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it started out really strong, but then it just disappeared overnight. I don't know what happened. So I'm going to smack my DLive in the chat if you guys want to check, or my Twitch in the chat.
Neo Tokyo asks, Drunken Uncle, are you British or from the UK? I have an inkling you are, but I'm not entirely sure. I am British. There is a difference.
The only time I ever do game streams is usually like Saturday midday. So.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't even do the hot potatoes. I'm going to do the hot potatoes and put it in the fucking... There you go, Twitch. Oh, hold up. It's Random Goon for $1. Says, quick question. Have you heard NoFX The Decline with a live orchestra? If not, why? It's awesome when you have 20 minutes of time. I did not know that existed, sir. I will check that out as soon as humanly possible. So probably tomorrow.
Huh.
That sounds wicked, though. Thank you for the recommendation. Guys, if you are not following me over on Twitch, then I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your lives. You can come watch me play a game that is massively irrelevant in today's day and age. Oh, shit, I got my fucking link wrong. And hear my constant flowing stream of consciousness, which apparently other people pay way more attention to than even I do. I don't even know what I'm talking. what I'm saying. That's proof. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm talking. Sinatra, any video to show?
Yes, I put a video out this morning, and I just put out a creepypasta like 2 minutes ago. Go check it out. I did one of the more requested ones. I did SCP-3008, The Infinite IKEA.
Oh, I love that one. That's a long one, though.
About a half hour.
That's a proper wall of text. I really enjoyed reading that there. That one was fucked up, man. Like the store is now closing. I'm looking forward to hearing that one, Sin. I'm glad you finally did it. Well, I guess we're getting out of here then. Holy shit. But I mean, if you're a bit worried about what you're going to do with the rest of your week, don't worry your pretty little head, because we're going to be back on Wednesday on the Fright Supremacy channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central for your next injection of the drug that we call the AAA meeting. Thank you so much to all the wonderful donations, guys. You're putting my 4 kids through college. I'm only joking. They're not going to college. I'm getting a computer. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. We will see you Wednesday. And don't recycle your cannonballs.
I already did it.
Oh, fuck you.